Ghetto. Got 3 phones, man. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Alright, here we go. I'm live on the other ones too.
Booming like that dope.
I tagged you on Facebook. This one just says with Visions After Dark with JB. Boom. Let's see how this works out. Here my baby, she's up there giving her a bath. She just started freaking out.
Yep, unhappy as shit.
Let's get this going. Add 2 stories. So are you gonna join on yours, or are you just gonna
We're gonna just rock out on yours.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was, but
No, you're good.
I already know this is about to be a boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
boom, 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 boom.
You seen all them cops, bro? That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad I was parked for that.
I mean, and they were going back and forth,
Yeah, they were looking for somebody. There was a car circling the block too.
Mm-hmm.
Probably had something to do with it, cause this fucking hoopty ass fucking looked like a Pontiac Vibe almost. Was circling the block. I watched it circle the block like 4 times. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Cause his exhaust was loud as shit, and he didn't have his headlights on.
Could have been.
Like, what's up with this dude?
Yeah, very well could have been because of that. I mean, I seen one go one way and one go the other. I'm like, oh yeah, they're looking for somebody.
Yeah, they were circling the block.
Well, we just had a situation with a girl who tried to jump in front of us on Elm Road, and I don't think it's related to that because that was way on Elm Road. But
Yeah.
this chick was looked hammered. Thank you, whoever did that. I can't see. Hold on. There we go.
End up on the right.
Yeah, I'm trying to send it to people. Jake, what's up, man? Thank you. So anybody seeing this, tuning in, I got my homie JB, finally free JB on TikTok. Justin Brad, look, somebody on Facebook. Somebody said JB. Oh, sweet little lies.
What up, what up?
So we got him over here at my house. We're gonna let some people come in, join, and we're gonna do a little podcast with y'all. And I got 3 phones going right now. I got FB, YT, and TT. But we're really gonna focus our podcast, I guess, on these 2 right here. FB, TT. YT is just kind of watching. I'm not saying I won't engage, but it's too much to do all 3. If you know, you know. Mike Smith, what's up, man? Jake, I see you. Thank you for that. All right, so has anybody not met JB before? I know Jake and Sweet Little Lies knows. Mike, I don't know if you were in here that night. When's the last time you hopped on with us?
Well, I started working double, so I probably like a week ago, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, about that you were on like live. The last time you come to our house was.
Oh, last time I
5
came to your
weeks.
house was what, Thanksgiving?
Right around there, huh?
Yeah, I think it was Thanksgiving because you just got back from your people spot.
Yep, that's what it was.
And we did the interview and all that.
Thanks for tapping the screen. Thanks for them gifts, Jake. Right now we're deciding exactly what we're doing. If we're gonna bring guests on, if we're gonna have like a open discussion. What do you think are? I'm gonna kind of just let us bounce the ideas back and forth. What do you think we should do? Should we do a certain topic, or should we just kind of wing it and let people come on?
Well, like I said, if a lot of people are interested in our content and whatnot, so what we could do is them come on, do like a Q&A, or if they got any recovery related topics or anything they're curious about, works on the inside of the walls, anything along them lines, you know what I mean?
Get to know us and stuff too.
Yep. And forget it if you're trying to jump on and be on some sucker shit, because we ain't here for that. You're gonna get your feelings hurt because we're gonna ignore you, so just keep that in mind.
Got you. Absolutely keep that in mind. Marky, what's up? Yeah, Mike, you guys never met? Okay, so yeah, we've known each other since we was young. We're from the same area, same neighborhood, same city, everything, both cities actually. And we was in like middle school when we met, both folks. And then, oh yeah, Mike, I want actually, yeah, so Mike's from Tennessee. and he's experienced. You know, he's kind of lived a very similar life to us with everything like that. I kind of let him explain that if he wants. I remember telling you I wanted you to meet him, but he just came home from the Fed, so had to play catch up. You know, I was already doing this, and then he got released, and I said, hey, I want to try to put you on game to this, but I didn't know how good he was gonna be with it. Like story times, just engaging. People loved him, so he been doing his thing. You know what I mean? Same
Yeah,
for Mike.
I actually had somebody get on one of my FB videos and mention that they respect me because a lot of people start getting a following and people will make comments and people get ignored and whatnot. So, you know, that's one thing I try to do is go above and beyond to make sure I interact with people because, you know, we want to be able to do that without our followers or people paying attention to our content. So, you know, I try to give the love back like how people show me, and, you know, that actually goes a long way.
Oh, it does. I get that. You're taking the time to get to know people. I like that.
Yep.
We're never gonna do that. I know I'm speaking for us.
Somebody trying to co-host.
Oh, I don't know who that is. That's just some random person, I guess. Eddie, what's up? So we're not gonna look. They hit it again that fast. I don't know who they are. I'm not gonna accept, and they keep doing it back to back, and we're not doing that right now. That's for like battles or whatever you want to call it. So, bruh.
Yeah, they on some.
They got one person watching and they've hit 3 co-hosts. It ain't about that. I'm saying if you've seen the first 2 times and I decline it, why you keep hitting the button, bro? And then who's trying to come in? Shay, 4 times, bro. I'm about to block this person. I don't know who the fuck
Yeah,
it is.
they on some funny business.
Jake, one of our friends and mods on here wants to hop in. I'll probably let him say what's up, and then we're gonna go one at a time. See, that's something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. If you haven't noticed, I've been getting on FB and YT the last few days, going live. Hold on. And when we do this, sometimes it gets overwhelming because you know over here, where I mostly run my shit on TikTok, it's too many people at once talking over each other. It gets overwhelming. So there's been times me and him try to co-host. We'll have 5, 6, 7 people in here, and it's just
too much. People can't get a word in edgewise. People jump off because they feel like they're being ignored. So,
absolutely.
You know, we try when we bring people on, we try to get it to where everybody has an opportunity to share and speak because you know at the end of the day, you never know what somebody's going through or what somebody has to say. So, you know, it's always good to let somebody get a chance to be able to express themselves or you know, be able to talk about things. So
definitely agree with that. So we're gonna, even on FB too, if you're seeing this and you want to hop in, let us know. You can't do that on YT, and then on TT we will, but it's gonna be one at a time. That's what I'm saying. What's that Chachi show? I just followed you back. Timer. Oh, they do have a timer to do that. Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know that?
What?
They have a timer. Oh man, thank you for that heart me. You can put a timer.
Put a timer on people.
Shay, what's up? I see you. Where was you in the feds? Mike asked.
FCI, Cumberland, Maryland.
Nah, no one at any time talk over anyone when they're speaking. Yeah, exactly. I just seen that. So he knows what's up. I'm gonna let him come in and say what's up. Oh shit. Yeah, thank you for that, bro. I see you. Hey, Loyalty, what's up? There's our other. Well, I got 3 of our mods and friends that are in here right now. Jake Paul, Loyalty, Shay. Said he was in USP. You could probably read him from your phone too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm probably gonna jump on in the box.
What, babe? Did you say something? Yeah, Mike said on count. Yep. I was gonna say Simon C. Roy.
I'm gonna send you. Oh, he's
Simon. Well, I thought he said that. I'm gonna let him explain. What's up, Jake? I thought he said we was talking about that. I could have sworn he said that, but to me, it's all the same anyway. Yeah. You know how it is. Hillbilly.
All is one.
Hey Pablo, I hope your night gets a little bit better, man. You trolling there. Oh, he said I'm from Maryland. Maybe you just fucking around. He from Maryland, he said.
I'm gonna send
you. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna send a request, so.
What's up, Jake? I'll be right back, Jake.
Got the baby in there going crazy. Let me see if I can read y'all. Nah, we ain't gonna bring the baby at private right now.
She's okay. Stop.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
She's okay, man.
Yeah, I follow Cousin on Facebook too.
Here, girl. Maximus, you're gonna go upstairs. You don't need to bark. She is completely fine. She got her bath and she got her diaper. They don't like that. You don't gotta bark the whole time, buddy. He thinks we're hurting him. You love her, huh? Okay, girl. I love you. See, she got dressed. We're fine. Hey, he thinks we're like hurting our baby anytime she cries. So he's a good. You know, you're good. You can sit there.
No, I was trying to see what people were saying.
We don't put the switch on.
Yeah,
That way you can't. Well, you can see on here.
Yeah,
huh?
I sent you the request, so if it
Okay.
pops up.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
So how would we do this? Have you in there?
Yeah, just kind of have me as a guest so I
And
can
mute
read
it?
like the comments.
Should we mute it?
Yeah, I'll mute it on my end. So we ain't got that
Accept.
crazy echo.
You have to turn it down too. Cuz big bro. Oh yeah, what's up, Mike?
Yeah, he said he cuz
I
over
think
it, bro.
on FB, I did time at 06:07. There, I muted that.
Alright, I got mine. Alright, there it is.
There it goes. Now we
Five
shouldn't
minutes
have
later.
no backdrop. It should be. We got to turn down with the mic.
Yeah.
You should still be able to hear Jake. Well, he got himself muted, I think.
I'm white and I fight. I ain't worried about none of that, homie.
Did he do it? If he muted it, you're good. Wow, who said what?
Who said stop acting black for likes?
Right. Let me join this John. John? Let me see who this is.
Yeah.
I can't see the face bigger. I know a couple Johns. I hope it's my homie John, but I don't know if it's...
Common sense is something that lacks nowadays. Bad.
Yeah, fucking Ebony Essence, EBNY. Cool little play on words there.
Yeah.
Coming here being racist as soon as the first thing they did. TikTok is for entertainment purposes only.
Shay said
We don't think like that. The person was
Yeah,
thinking like that.
we here for positivity. Like we said, miss us with all that BS because you ain't gonna get no type of energy out of us.
Exactly.
I'm even mad I slipped up on that.
Right. No, you're good. You weren't. You shit. You handled it good. Tattoos, culture, meaning, vision, pain. Yeah. Exactly. Mike, I like that. Cuzzo was telling, well, you know, he's kind of gave me a little rundown with that. Jake, you still in here? So, let me see here. I didn't know what that dude was joking when he said something. So if we're on FB over here doing our main thing. I'm gonna see if this is who I think it is. John, what's up? If you wanna come.
They age restricted my shit, my other account, bro.
Okay. Wonder why they did that. What, you gave him a reason or no?
I don't know, bro. I was going live. I had like 30 people in my shit, and then it just kicked me off live randomly.
Got you.
Bro, that be happening to me all the time, man.
Yeah. I don't know why they do the shit they do sometimes.
Yeah, well, we'll be in the middle of a live and it kicks me off. That's what I was saying. It kicks me off almost every time.
I thought you were jumping out the whole time.
No.
I legit thought
Nah, bro. I need 50 followers to go live now. So.
to get you on a whole new account. Okay. Shit, we're gonna try to see if we can help at all. Yeah, Chachi flagged him then.
Who's
Somebody
that?
flagged him then. Yeah, they did. They were hating. John, he's from Cali.
Cali.
Jake, did you say you knew? Was this your homie too? You said, or you guys just met on my podcast? I remember who John is. I'm saying, I'm trying to remember.
What you say?
You guys knew each other or from online, or did I meet you both at the same time? I can't remember.
Nah, we met each other at the same time.
Okay, so yeah, Jake's from Georgia, John's from California. Loyalty, I see you, what's up? And it popped up for a second, and then it went away if you hit the thing. Thank you for sharing the live. Chachi, I just followed you back. Facebook, I see a couple people in Aunt Georgette, what's up? I seen you. We're mostly running our thing on TikTok right now where we're like allowing people in. I was just thinking, I said what I said a minute ago, but if I do that, I'll have two voices on two speakers going. You see what I mean? If I let someone, because I seen you send a request. We're going to mostly do like a prison talk right now, addiction, recovery, and life after lockup. Probably might be not the greatest time to have you hop on where we could connect and catch up on old things. No offense, because that's a good thing, because you ain't got nothing to contribute to that. That's a good thing. But I feel like it's probably not the perfect time for that. Catch me right afterwards. Alright, so what's everybody up to tonight? What y'all want to do and talk about on here tonight?
This is hard to keep up on this.
We're just going to focus on
Alright.
this. And this is just in the backdrop.
Alright, guys, so we on TikTok thing.
Yep. Rising, what's up? Cincinnati, okay, I'm up north. So what's everybody got going on? What y'all want to make tonight's topic about? And we'll just kind of engage. Yeah, addiction and recovery. JB got that covered. That's JB's lane right there. Mike,
They said, why don't you do one with Bluetooth and one out of Bluetooth?
How does that work? Oh, I was in the word too. I see you.
Yeah, I was in K King.
I was in K King also.
K King back when it was 3B.
The different shit. Hold on, where'd he go? Jesse. Eddie Edward. Jesse, yeah, I was there too. So was he.
2015.
What do they mean by Bluetooth?
I'm not 100% sure. They said do one in Bluetooth. Oh, where'd it go? It says, why don't you do one?
You yourself.
It was Chachi.
Chachi, okay. But I wonder why, Jake, yeah, mute yourself. They said, why don't you do one with the Bluetooth?
They said do one on Bluetooth on Facebook and then one on TikTok, just regular.
Okay. Got you. Now, I don't know what they said about mute part. You have an earpiece in one you can hear. Oh. I see what you mean. I got them.
That makes sense.
I got them all wide open on here now, but you meant so we can hear.
Yeah, hear people talking and all that.
But you guys don't hear them talking. That's kind of smart, actually. I could do that. To where I can have Facebook in my ear, and then this one's wide open for everybody to hear. But only I can hear whoever's talking on Facebook, so I could go back and forth. And then on YouTube, you can't do that. And I'm just now trying out this phone for the first time. I got 3 phones going right now. This someone said recovering from prison, which is fueling my addiction to tattoos.
Yeah. I might know a little bit about that. I said I'm gonna get 2 half sleeves from my entire body stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember this person. Is eating cheating. They sent us money on here one time. Hey dude, you cool as fuck. Just dropping in, gotta go. Thank you, Drunk and Dizzy. That's what's up, bro. I hope. So if anyone has any type of knowledge about the OPS thing me and Jake talked about one time, I really need that. Where we could literally be on one phone going live on all these apps without it fucking mattering. I haven't figured it out yet. Matt, what up? Matt Caballero. You're Dustin Dent's homie, right? From Cleveland, if I remember correctly.
Hey, 1 second. Today is Block's birthday, y'all.
Who?
Today is Block's birthday.
Bob's birthday?
Yeah, Block.
Oh, Block Rich. Oh, it's his birthday? What's he doing? Is he on right now?
Today's his birthday. Huh?
He ain't on right now, probably, right?
Nah, I just messaged his, the person taking care of everything.
Yeah, we're good, man.
She said that today was his birthday and shit. I told him right now until happy birthday and shit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the one rapper from Georgia,
Yeah,
Max Street. They're both definitely like on their way to greatness, and being involved in both of them on our podcast was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I seen the interview you did with them.
Both cool ass dudes. I already knew Mac from before, and then he got me hip to him, and it all tied together. It was perfect. What'd you say? You know, Randy Martin. That does sound familiar. Randy Martin. I feel like I have heard that. Okay, I got you confused, Matt, with dude brought him on here thinking he was somebody else. My bad. Michael Bowles, I don't remember your name at all. You won't respond to my messages or comments. It's been almost 10 years behind bars. Other cases. So some of the dudes are first timers. Yeah, I get probably hundreds a day. I don't remember. And that's another thing. I was going to make a video and tell people if you sent me something and I never wrote back, resend it. Because lately I've been trying to do like 30 at a time. I'll get on and run down, reply to like 30. I even use talk to text because this shit's so annoying. I just sit there and talk, but I'm being respectful, trying to respond, but I'm not going to sit there and type for an hour straight.
Yeah, we definitely get crazy messages and comments and things like that.
You
And
know
then,
how it is.
you know, we might miss one or two. So if you don't get a response, just kind of resend it or make another mention on it.
Matter of fact,
I'm about to join the live.
I'm about to let them know what I was just talking about. I'm about to drop this phone number for my, I'm going to do like a controversial thing tomorrow where, well, I call it that because I don't see no other creators doing this. I got a free phone in the mail that's a government phone. I'm going to keep it not connected to anything important. No social media, no emails, no nothing that matters. And I'm keeping my line that I pay for as regular. And then I'm keeping the one that's I'm talking about for that wide open. And I'm going to drop it as a number where you could direct line reach me. So as I'm carrying two phones around, one's a personal I pay for, one's a free phone. I'm literally making it my podcast phone number, like, you know. So if you want to, I'll
What
probably
up, Sam?
get trolled all day. Huh?
Sorry, Sam was saying what's up.
I'll probably get trolled all day, but you know it's cool. What's up, Sam? I see life is not real. So he goes from "What's up, brother man" to "Who are these tweakers?"
Yep, we ain't paying it no mind.
See how people do that? They'll
Let
go
'em have
from
it. Let 'em
regular to not.
Let him have his little shine. We're giving him too much energy already.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you good, Michael. It ain't. I just gotta figure out who's who. JB's. I got him hip to this, and he took off to it like that. People liked him. He's a good storyteller. He got a story. Everybody got a story. Boom. You know, he been doing his own thing.
Yo.
Yeah, we're doing one or two at a time, Sam. JB's only in there because of him needing to read the boxes, and he's co-hosting. Jake's in here helping us mod, but he got himself muted right now. And the reason that is everybody gets to talking over each other, so we're gonna go like one at a time.
Hey, real quick, he said that's me, Dennis, on your YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay, what up, Dennis? I see you, bro. We got 3 phones. Well, we got my 3 here.
Got 4.
Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and then he got his phone. So we're like trying to cover as much ground as we can.
So we might miss something, so don't take offense to it or anything like that. We doing our best.
Yeah, absolutely. You too, man, North Carolina. I see you, bro. Matt. So what we're about to do is open up these boxes on TikTok, right? So if you do want some, if you like Mike, if anybody got something they want to come on here and say, come over to there. But if you just want to listen, then Facebook and YouTube is cool for that. If you want to get on and talk, we're gonna set the timer for what? 7 minutes, 5 minutes.
We'll
6 minutes.
do 5 minutes depending on how many people trying to jump on.
And let you just talk. So, Jake, have you ever seen the timer on here? Cause I never have. Amato. Do you know how to do it?
I'll be jumping in
Set
and
up
out
the
because
timer.
my people in the streets are all over protesting.
Okay.
Wonder what they're protesting now.
I see 3 people right now. So what we're gonna do is Loyalty, I see you. What's up? She helps us mod too usually.
Yeah, she says she mute. No.
Okay.
She
So
been
what I'm gonna do,
catching people talking reckless.
of course. Now I don't really like at first, cause see, and that's the thing. They know that because my shit's not took off like it used to over on here. I almost don't care about the trolls, cause that's actually helping. Now if I had 100 people watching and the comments are flying, then no, I don't want you muting them, and or I mean I don't care if you get them up out of here. But I'm to the point on this. It's to the point where I'm almost like happy they come in and troll because that little bit helps. You know what I'm saying? Sounds crazy, but
Yep.
Jake 452. So you set it up as a timer?
Yeah, let me take this one off. My bad.
How'd you do that?
I went to.
She said bring her up.
moderator settings and went to multi-guest fun kit.
Did you take me off being able to add people?
No, you're still up there. It said it won't let me bring myself back up on the screen. It said
Oh, I got you.
couldn't make this during a live show. So what? You had to start something separate? A live show. I don't fuck with TikTok. Okay, Matt, I got you. I keep hitting you up.
Gigi was
Cool, you
trying
guys
to
are
jump
doing
on
this.
too. Oh, you got to end the timer to get it back up on the screen.
Did you hear what I was just saying, Jesse, about that phone number I'm about to drop?
You hear me, Pack?
Yeah, what, it got to end it? Okay. Well, sit. There it is. End of show. Okay, so Jake, where did you go to get that? I'm going to bring it up right now.
I mean, mine is. I go to
The show's over. You can turn on the microphone for the rest of the
Okay,
live.
so I hit share.
Guest fun kit.
Oh, yeah, I know where that's at. So what we're going to do is go on right now and let people come on for 5 minutes at a time. Is that about right? That way we could keep it going and back to back. But that way we're not like taking up too much time. I mean, we always have it open to where everybody's in here at one time. I just don't know if that's been working.
I wonder if there's a way that you can have multiple guests on, but mute them so one person at a time can speak, so we can kind of have them,
We can do
you know,
that.
like
That's what we're going to do.
like have them interacting at the same time, but you know, not able to overtalk each other.
That's what we're going to do, okay.
Gigi says she's trying to come on too.
Man, I seen you. Brandy, what's up?
Yeah, you can mute and you want to turn. Yeah.
Slim. Fremont. Anybody who does got the TikTok, we're actually over here. This is, you know,
Send
you
a
already
request
caught
again,
that.
Gigi.
So yeah, do that. Skits, what's up? We got 3 phones going. YouTube, sorry y'all kind of just listening. Are we in the show? Oh yeah, we are. We live our own life, our own reality, our own show, manifestations, real. I believe in that 100%. Dude who just said that on YouTube. Anthony Steinmack, I see you, man. It's been a while. Hey, people probably hate it whenever you call them, like, they probably just want to watch in peace. And when people do that, they're probably like, motherfucker. Not everybody wants to be in there like that.
Gigi keeps on trying.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
She said something about people going crazy and where's she at? Out in the streets protesting and all sorts of wild shit.
Hey, thank you, Everett. If you anybody who got a TikTok and you want to be involved, come over to that side, or if you're just listening, then. But thank you, bro, for that. I gotta get up at 4:30. Okay. You too, Matt. Well, I'm gonna catch me on here when I don't have a guest over at my house, and I can just bring you right on through Facebook. All right, here we go. We're gonna bring open these boxes, and we're gonna put mute on everybody, and then only let them go one at a time.
Okay. So listen, when you got people that comes in, okay,
Uh-huh.
tell them to tap and get their daily heart if they can't give. No matter what, keep them tapping. Okay? So like when you gotta take like a few minute breaks in between whatever you guys are doing,
Yeah.
that's when you tell everybody to get the tapping like crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, you got 3.4 right now. So like before, well, you could start, but on your next break, get them to tap it. At least get you up, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple points up. 'Cause the
Yeah,
more
give
you're
it, like, make
tapping,
an
the more
incentive.
your live's gonna go out.
Right. So make them more or less say, if you want to hop in, tap the screen and send a heart me type shit. So you're not really like making them send money, but they're engaging to get that spot. Is that what you're kind of saying?
Well, I mean, good, because it helps pushes your life
Yeah,
up.
absolutely. You're right. I get it, Gigi. Jesse, it's called PackyVisionsTv. PACKY Visions with an S TV.
It could be.
You said, hey, JB?
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up on
No, you're
comments.
right, baby, you're fine.
Irish
Yeah, 'cause
pride.
see, the tapping is free. So, like,
Joke.
if they can't really, like, do the gifting or whatever, tapping don't cost nothing. So, tell them to get the tapping or the clapping.
Yeah.
I know that's
Strap
right.
capping, get the tapping. Ain't no green to tap that screen, huh? Hey, loyalty.
Right. If you need me, just hit me up and say, come over ASAP. If you put ASAP, I'll come over, okay?
Thank you.
I got I'll bounce back and forth, though.
Okay, I see that. Loyalty sent that hat. Thank you for that. Got my gift gallery thing. Skits, same for you. Shit, I'll see you guys. Who wants to come in? Jake, I see you're in here. JB's just kind of in so he could read the thing. I don't know how many. I just accepted 3 people and none of them actually. It was Shay. It was 2 more people and they didn't pop up. That was weird. I think I got a hit invite.
Hey, JB, make sure he stays up on his gifting up here, okay?
Yup.
We will, for sure.
Alright.
Thank you for
Go
that,
ahead
though.
and drop, baby. I'll be
You
watching.
too. Appreciate you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Have a good
Cha-
night.
You too.
You too. Cha-Cha, did you want to come on? Someone said it's loud. Did you mean like the voice from this phone to this phone? I didn't know if that's what you meant by that. Try
Yeah,
to
probably
separate
because
it.
the mouthpieces are right next to each other.
I could probably stick it down there. So, thank you, Brandy. I wanted to talk to you. I'll have me and Monique call you later on or something. I was worried. I wanted to check on you guys for something. Amy, what's up, girl? See you. Bradley Bowman. Michael. Who's Bradley? Mike? Alright, so what y'all want to do? Let's do this, JB. Here we go. Who wants to come in first? Oh, here we go. I hit accept.
Going on?
Hey, what up, man?
Shit, just relaxing.
You relaxing? We're gonna go from. We're gonna let these people come in and do 5 minutes, and we'll just kind of have open discussions, and then mute them, but we'll rotate it. So we're not gonna keep you muted the whole time.
Yeah.
It's just as we go, okay?
So we able to get people on.
Jesse, I seen you. I muted you for now. I'll let you say hi real quick. Go ahead, bro. What the hell? Amy could come in. We could still do the open boxes, I guess. It's just we don't want to be talking over each other.
Nice sombrero.
Thank you.
So we
You're
got
supposed to be like,
Busy.
yeehaw.
Oh.
All right. So,
Amy.
Chachi, where you from? You from Ohio?
No, I'm from Wisconsin. I live in Minnesota.
Okay. Wait, what the hell just happened? So is everybody muted but Chachi? Lizzie, I wanted to say hi.
Yeah. That's what it says right there. But, yeah.
I think Joan was in here before. All right, so everybody's gonna stay muted, and we're gonna start you from, I guess now, which is, it's 3 till 7 or 1, 3 minutes till 57. All right, so what do you got going on? Like you been you just interested in this type of stuff, or have you kind of experienced?
Yeah, I
anything?
got a lot of guys. That's why I have the chains around my name there. We do a lot of prison stuff. We do a lot of coverage stuff. When I see people, you're not just people. We're all same people, but people don't realize prison. People think, oh, you go to prison, you're a bad person. No. Prison actually makes you smarter. You just be smarter when you get out. People don't realize that. And I got out, I'm like, I'm done with this shit, I'm 38 years old. I'm like, I'm done with this. I came here to Minnesota with 2 book bags and $100, and I got a business, a house, gorgeous girlfriend, we got a kid, I mean, you can't get any better than that.
No, you really can't.
I mean, you can, but, I mean, I'm done with messing around, with all the drinking and partying. I mean, it was fun, but I don't miss it.
I can relate, because I quit drinking on April 5th, so it's like 280 days, and that was the best choice that I could have ever made. Yeah, I can relate.
Your mind is...
most important.
Your mind's more focused. I don't know. When I was drinking, I was a relaxed drinker, but everything just ticked me off.
Yeah.
I was just pissed.
Yeah, same here. You're like that
I
too?
was just...
Everything comes out.
Yeah. So what it is it, alcohol takes away the sense of fear. So we lose that concern of what could happen, or we don't focus on like the consequences of what we do, so we just bluntly do it. And they say majority of violent crime is committed while somebody's under the influence of alcohol. So
That's crazy. I didn't know that, but I believe that.
It proves that it literally takes away a sense of fear and common sense.
And this is why I lift weights too, because I still have anger, or not to be funny, but I'm a very high person. I'm being calm right now. I don't know you guys. I don't want to be rude or be funny.
You're good.
But I'm a very tense guy, and then alcohol on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it
I
yeah.
don't need that.
For sure.
Tatted White Boy, I see you, man. What's up? Oh, yeah, I haven't read your message yet. I know you wrote me back. I haven't got on here all day till right now. So you're saying, yeah, the alcohol thing, man, it's like we all got to realize that that's what,
Oh, yeah.
especially some people can handle it, some people can't. I'm the type, matter of fact, I bought an energy drink just because I wanted to do this. I'm like, I got to take my medicine, drink an energy drink, make myself feel motivated. That's addictive behavior, and I know that.
Well,
And
we all have a
boils
personality
down.
addiction, but it's a matter what you take.
Yeah, some
Everybody
sort of
has.
something, right.
And addiction is a disease. When people are questioning me that, I'm like, it's you could ask a doctor. I didn't believe it, but it is. Addiction is a disease.
Yeah, because what it does is it literally changes our brain functioning. It affects our frontal lobe. And the younger somebody starts using, the worse that it is and the higher risk of actual addiction is, because, the frontal lobe is the last part of the brain to develop. So with that being said, that being done, like the whatever you're engaging in, any pleasure producing activity can actually become an addiction in itself. And it's proved that gambling affects the brain the same way as certain substances and all that. So, like anything that can get out of hand can literally consume you. When people hear the word addiction, they automatically think substances, but it's so much more than that,
No. And
Crazy.
here's the other thing. People are like, oh, he's a meth addict or whatever. I said, well, alcohol's one of the worst things you can ever do. You think it's not, but it is.
Right.
To me, I mean, everybody has their different preference, but
TikTok for
I think
entertainment
alcohol
purposes
is
only.
bad. Like, I could say
Crazy shit.
stories back to back, but that's another day. But boy.
See, but with that, the reason why that is because
Tishon, what's up?
alcohol is actually
Jay,
considered
Logan.
socially acceptable. You know what I mean? And like they literally advertise it. They have billboards, commercials, all of that. So they make it to where that it seems like a norm compared to other substances that are illegal. But people don't realize that alcohol is one of the only withdrawals that can actually unalive you. You know what I mean? Any sedatives that is that potent or that strong after long-term use can actually unalive you. And that's more scary than anything else, because despite what you feel or how you think at the time, none of the other ones are going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I never done the other ones. I mean, I dabbled with the little I don't want to say the name on here. They
You're good. I appreciate you for that. A lot of people forget.
Booger sugar or whatever they call it.
Yeah, the white.
Trying to say the name.
The white, yeah. That was one of yours for a while.
I didn't get into that till the end, like when I was partying. I didn't do it when I was a kid or nothing. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm just doing this to take a pain away, I guess. I don't know.
And
crazy?
I had friends die of bad batches. I'm like, I gotta get out of here or do something. I was hungover.
I'll talk to you too real quick. Somebody said what about Pino and you talking about Cuzzo? I'm not 100% sure, but to be honest, I think I would like to see that. And that's the only reason. Who is that? Odo. That's nice. Have you seen Indian style in combo? Hold on real quick. Let me see something. Someone, LO said, what's the best age to start using? 0. But honestly, everybody realizes they have an issue at a different time. It could be anything. Addiction. It could be sex, substances, whatever. YouTube this for entertainment
And you know,
purposes
I got
only.
4 prison numbers, and it took my last prison number
What's
for
good,
me to
bro? This
finally
is Sean. I
realize
see you,
that.
man. Been a
Because I
while.
would
What's
always
good?
tell
Watching
myself,
from
when I get
Columbus,
out, I'll
Ohio
figure it
in the
out.
house. What's
But
up,
by the
TD?
time I get out, that's
I got
already too late, because here
somebody I
I
was
am with no
incarcerated
game
with
plan,
from
no goals, no nothing.
Springfield, Ohio,
And, you
named
know, I
TD.
go right back to what I know best, which is
That
being involved in the
man,
streets and,
smart.
you know, anything and everything along them lines. So this time, while I was serving my time
Get that
in
earth
my
flat.
federal prison sentence, I took time. I
Okay,
plan
so
on becoming a
Pino
treatment
going to
specialist. I
interview
want to get
Eric.
into the
Someone said
recovery
that.
field and help
I'm
people
curious to know that too. And that's the only reason that I never went out of my way to try to engage with Pino or any of his people. For the fact that Cuzzo's like my brother like this. We live 50 minutes away. We're about to meet up like this right here, but we're going to be going to the studio in Pittsburgh. I just look at it like I'm not going to go out of my way to talk to somebody that he tells me has issues with him or his ops or has tried to drag his name through the mud. But then he told me recently that they had talked, or I'm not going to say that they're going to 100% do that unless I hear Cuzzo tell me. But if you're saying you heard it, it probably is true, because he recently said I think they're trying to squash it. So maybe they got it lined up, and if they got everything back on track, then I would look at it like I would probably start watching them, and I would even work with them myself too. But I'm not gonna be disloyal to him for clicks and views. You see what I'm saying? Even though those people never did nothing to me, so that's how I was trying to explain it to you.
Yeah,
And moderation is key. You hope so, Odo? Yeah. Hey, I see everybody else is just trolling in the comments. Odo, I appreciate you for engaging. Who else? TD, what's up? Deshaun, Crazy J. They said it's Logan. I'm trying to figure out which Logan. Willow Master, what's up? Everybody else seem like they're just trolling. I wanted to come in here to give you the one-on-one that I felt like that part deserved because of what he said. Everybody else talking about how do I start, corny ass shit, bro. We're over here talking about recovery from addiction and alcoholism, mental health, and activists for advocacy for prison reform is really what it is. And you guys want to come in here and just you gotta get your life together. Nobody should take the time to troll somebody trying to build on positivity, bad karma. I got good karma. You know what I'm saying? Mind over matter. It's to an extent, a lot of it starts in the mind, but a lot of it is also could become physical, genealogy, in your DNA. Everything starts with the mind, and you have to speak things into existence. You have to believe things, and then you receive things. So yeah, that's true. It's in your mind. But once you're already in addiction, a lot of it's physical. You have to get that out of your system. Toxins, poisons, cigarettes are addicting. Shit like that. These things are addicting. Everybody knows these are not no good.
It's called the social learning
YouTube
curve,
entertainment
where
purposes only. I hate saying that, but I got you.
Whether good or bad, you got
Oh yeah, one day. Hey bro, one day is harder to get than you think, but once you get to that 2 and that 3, you realize like, okay, like this person said, it's in your mind now. Once you get through those, let's say 72 hours, then it's in your mind at that point. As long as you're not having withdrawals. I stopped drinking on April 5th, 2025, bro. I'm coming up, this April will be 1 year. And bro, it was hard, but guess what? I did it. You could do it too. You just gotta want that shit. You have to want that shit.
It blew me
Sean, one
away.
day at a
So,
time, absolutely.
I did a video trying to bring awareness
John
to
Doe,
this.
people
Like,
always
you
come
might
in here
think it's
saying
going to be a slap on the
he's
wrist,
in here
but the
talking about
reality
it
of
right
it
now.
is, they say
Me and him are in the same organization, but we don't portray that as a new part of our lifestyle. We still have the memories, the interactions, the engagement. We still got our tattoo work on us, but we don't try to go out of our way to talk about it every day. Say, this is what I want to show the kids. This is what you should go do. We show you the opposite of what will happen and what to expect if you choose that life. But I mean, I'll still tell you, but I just don't make it as try to glorify it. One day at a time. 8 years without alcohol, combat veteran. Ooh, yeah, that's hard. That's hard. LeBron, LeBron, 88. Hell yeah, 1 year, bro. February would be 1 year. Shit, I got my girl's birthday in February, and my son's birthday is in February. I like that. Wait, that's it. Yeah, too, my bad. On Friday. Hey, John Doe, you asked that. We're both GDs, white folks, but we don't go out of our way to try to make people know that, or like they'll see our tattoo work, or people will be like, oh, I remember you. You was running with so and so, but we don't try to glorify that shit. You're good, bro. Those are not the greatest life choices.
Yeah, and yup, for sure. And I'm definitely glad to hear that you're home and you made that decision, because rock bottom's different for everybody, and what might be your rock bottom, I might think's a regular
Friday
day.
night.
Yeah, a regular day compared to what took from my rock bottom. People might be like, wow, that's insane, it took that much. And I'm glad you found that make it or break it moment for you, and you've been able to succeed in bettering your life and making a difference, man. That's huge, and that's proof right there that recovery is possible. And with hard work and dedication, you can do it.
This is the first time I ever completed probation. I just got off last March of, I think,
Dylan,
3
what's up?
years. Yeah, I did everything.
Hold on, Dylan.
I had 3 POs because you get levels when you're in prison or whatever. And then they're all cool. When you're a felon, the felony ones are POs or whatever, pros, they're more lenient than the regular ones. I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Who's in the state?
Probation,
I
they
believe
give you
state.
piss tests like every week.
Yeah, we had that too.
A felony one, they don't do anything.
That's kind of cool though. I didn't know that. And there's different levels, like you said. See, in the state, you got APA, PRC, and then in the feds, I'm not sure how it works. But mine, I got 3 years. Then I completed it in 1 year. I completed it in 1 year.
Shit, Wisconsin. I had to sit in like 5 different jails just to go to one prison.
Yeah. They like to call that diesel therapy.
Dylan, I see you, bro. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute about what you was talking about.
These are all counties like close by too, and they're all different. And there was one cool. I mean, jail's not cool, but there was just one. You can go to rec. You can get on the tablet. It was like a little mini prison.
Right, you're more comfortable.
The rest of these, you're locked in with a bunch of people in the day room, and you can't. It was just crazy.
We're gonna have to bring somebody else up, but we'll rotate it. So if you're back in here still, we'll bring you back up. All right, man.
Let some people get up there too. I'm tired anyway.
Oh, you're good, man. Shit, jump back on.
2 hours earlier, and then I had to get some snow blowers. I own a landscaping business now. I had to get some snow blowers running because we're getting snow here soon.
Okay. Hey, yeah, man. There's money to make money off of Mother Nature. You got to do that.
I know how to make side money. Living the street. That's the good thing. Long story short, that's a good thing to know the streets because you have resources to do this.
Yep.
When I moved here, I couldn't do that. But talking to people in the gym and stuff like that, I have resources. But yeah, let somebody else come up there. And
cool. We'll catch you on here again. All right, man. Later.
Yeah, I'm watching you over here too.
That's cool. Okay. Thank you for the support, man.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
All right, so we muted him. He could come back once it rotates. Now, who? Let me see. Let Amy and Loyalty say hi, and then we're gonna give 5 minutes to the next person. Y'all want to say hi? Go ahead, and then we'll figure out who's coming up next.
Hey, Pack fam. What's
Hey,
going
what's
on
up?
tonight?
You see
Everybody enjoying it?
Yeah, Justin came.
Bro,
JB came by.
For real, I've been waiting for this live.
Okay, cool. Dylan, I see you. He said, "What's up, Dylan?"
What
JB.
up, bro?
I'm trying to figure out if I know who that is. Yeah, we was planning on doing this. He said something about burner a minute ago, but I ain't gonna get into all that right now.
Yeah, we ain't.
No, absolutely not. But I just seen what he said. I didn't know what it was about.
Yep.
Fort Dix, Virginia, Oklahoma. Yeah, Loyalty. We've been planning this, but he's been working a lot more hours. I haven't told nobody this yet, but I got to go to an interview yesterday. you know, my situation with my last job with driving and everything, this place, because we share a vehicle, is literally, like, what, a half mile from here, a mile?
Like a half mile or so.
So I went in and talked to them and explained it, and I just really hope that they give me the job, because then I won't be waiting on her thing, because they're probably going to make me wait to start with her when she went back after her. I got to thinking, like, if they knew we share a vehicle and I got to be on the same shift, and then she went straight into her disability, they were probably like, well, why would we hire him if he don't got a, and now she's going on work leave, but he already told us he has to work with her. You see what I'm saying? It's common sense that they wouldn't have did that. Yeah, Irish Pride, thank you. So who wants to come up next? Cha-cha. Yeah, absolutely. Let me see. We got Jake. I don't know where Jake went. Amy's in here, but she's probably doing her own thing.
Good to see you, JB.
What up, though?
Amy.
I said something to you earlier. I didn't think you heard me, though.
To me? No, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
hear
said,
you.
look who finally decides to show their face.
Right there.
I know. I've been busy.
Yeah.
Stay busy. That's
Yeah,
good,
they've been
though.
having me work 12s or
Always
16s
busy.
all week, so I know the feeling.
Yeah, Chachi, for sure. It ain't really been that problem for me. My jobs were far away. I kept getting far away jobs with no license, and we share one vehicle. This is something a mile away. I would walk if I had to. Let me see. Jesse, was you the one that was on Facebook a minute ago? FB? You in here? Let me see if he's... This person wants to come in. You have 2 cars.
What did it say? How long have y'all been using? I've been struggling with addiction for the past 25 years, but I got 3 years of recovery now.
Yeah. Same here. I ain't been using since... I quit drinking on April 5th, and I've been about... That's like 270 something days, I think. And the last time I checked, I've been on my MAT med since before I got out of prison, and I've been home for 24 months since December of 23. Yep. I felt like that alcohol was my relapse, you know, drinking like that. Hey, Mr. Sean, what's up?
Hey, Mosh, what's good, guys?
What's going on?
With y'all?
Good, man. What you up to?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear
Yep.
you, man. What's up? You good?
Oh, ain't much, just chilling. Yeah, I see y'all was in here talking about being incarcerated. So I was in the feds. I did a 5-year federal bid, and then I've been to Virginia State Prison twice. So,
You too, better. Thank you.
yeah, I got like 12 and a half altogether. Been home 8 years this time. Staying focused. Stay focused.
Yeah, that's good, man. I'm glad to hear that.
Absolutely.
So you've
That's
been
the
in
key.
Virginia, you said, too. You know, a lot of prison creators are coming out of Virginia. They got like 7 of them. That's the state that's making it like putting us on the map. You know, you got, just to name a few, you got Joe Guerrero, Jay Williams, Christopher Light Willard, Second Hat Media. I just met him earlier. You got, what's his name? Banky Pounds. That's what, 4 right there, and that's just right off the top of my head. Them are all like from Virginia doing what me and him are doing. That's the state that's... Ohio's starting to catch up too, though. We got like 4 of us at least right now. I think you made 5 or 6 that I know of in Ohio doing this. We're starting to branch out, where a lot of people from different states are coming on telling their story, and it's sticking where people want to listen.
Yeah, Ohio got everything going on. The music industry, cannabis industry,
That's
everything on Ohio now.
That's true. Yeah, we got the legalization. What's it like about that where you're at?
Same thing. Yeah, it's fully legal in Virginia also.
You can walk down the road pretty much, and they can't say anything.
No, walk right in the store and buy it right around the store, yo.
Oh, I work at a bread factory.
And if anyone hears us mentioning something that you don't see the comment, is and you're just tuning in, we got 3 phones going.
Yeah, we're trying to keep up on it the best as possible.
We're just mostly doing this one and Facebook, and that's TikTok, and then YouTube, once in a while, every like 10 minutes, I'll go in the kitchen and talk to people just to be respectful. The ones that ain't trolling. Yeah, I see you, beard father. What's up, bro? So what do you want to talk? So how long you been home for? You might have said it already. What'd you say?
Yes, I've been home 8 years, basically, this time.
Okay.
8 years.
So you
Yeah,
learned
so,
this time. You're like, I
so I
want
came
this
home.
freedom.
I work for a construction company at the moment, but I'm getting into digital products. I've been doing quite a bit of it lately, starting printing on demand shop, like my home store. So trying to get out the construction world, get on myself, depend on myself, you know.
Kyle, you're right. Absolutely right.
Us being locked up, we have problems with authority. You know what I mean? So,
Way up there too,
so
right?
it's a hard thing to overcome, and that's why I was just telling one of my homeboys just a second ago. No matter, even though I've been home so long, it's still so hard to overcome that authority problem. You know?
Yeah. That's a good topic.
Where did you do your federal time at?
I was in Fort Dix, New Jersey.
Okay.
I was in Ohio, right
Elton.
on the Pennsylvania line, up in like Elton, Ohio. And then I was in Butner, North Carolina, and Oklahoma.
Okay. Yeah, I just came home from FCI, Cumberland, Maryland.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just did 5 years myself.
Yeah.
I got 10 in the state, 5 in the feds.
Yeah, I came on my Fed time in 2009, so I don't even think Cumberland, Maryland was a prison when I came home from
You said
Feds.
09?
Yeah.
I think Maryland opened up in 01. I might be wrong on that, but I know they said it was around for about 20 years,
Okay.
if I'm remembering properly.
Okay.
But it is a newer prison for sure.
Yeah, it is definitely. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that prison through a lot of different people. And I was recently finding out how they got the levels where it's like the opens and the USP.
Yeah,
and,
so you got like a camp, you got a low, you got an FCI, you got a USP, and then you got ADX, which is like Supermax. That's in Colorado.
Yeah. Real quick, shout out to Josh from Death. They call him from 23-1. He's from Virginia too. I know that's off topic. Kyle Loychik, which that name sounds real familiar. I don't know if it's just because I talked to you before. He kind of pointed that out. That's the 7th podcast that I told Monique the 7 favorites that I wanted to do, and I actually completed 6 of them. So I spoke it into existence. And then I got 2 different people. Christopher Life Wheeler said he would help me, and Jay Wright, Big Dot from Ohio, who's now rapping in Texas, I think. He said the same thing. So any of you guys who watch those, check him out too. He's like one of the larger prison creators on YT. His name's Lockdown 23-1.
Shay says she's gonna be going to bed here soon.
I just wanted to give her the option if she wanted to. Hey, thank you, December. I see you. So, Sean,
thank you.
What state are you from again? You said you're from Virginia?
Yeah, Virginia, yeah.
Okay. You like it? Hey, real quick, is it like a real night and day difference from West Virginia? Because you guys got the ocean, right?
Yeah, we do on the coast. I mean, not as far as the terrain, like as far as where I live in like the Tennessee line, so I'm in the mountains still.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's kind of, you know, but as you go farther east toward the ocean, it gets more like flatlands, kind of.
Okay. Jordan Grossbeck, he is not like that here. Okay. I wonder if that's Alan's brother. So it's like
I found you through that. Oh, my bad. I mean,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I found you through that Block Rich interview. You killed that joint for real. That was a good interview, bro.
That's cool. Thank you. Hey, I was nervous, so hearing people say that, it feels good. It's just like the first podcast I did when they were talking about me, where I would go in there nervous and excited, lightheaded to the point where after looking back on it, I'm like, man, I don't even remember barely saying that. It's like an out-of-body experience.
Yeah.
But with him, I was nervous.
Yeah, Block Rich fire.
He is. He really is. Jake's in here who, I keep bringing him up. I don't know what is going on.
They keep kicking
But Jake
people out.
is in here who...
That's what they'd be doing to me. It kicked me off too, see?
Jake's in here who...
Yeah, bro.
I don't know
But
why.
yeah, he is fire, bro. Today's his birthday, matter of fact.
Yeah, that's why I, brought him up. That's how I came into this. Oh, that's how you found us too, Loyalty? was through Block. Yeah, everybody should go over and tell him happy birthday. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm probably gonna clip this from one of these phones. Uh, hey, Block Rich Monster, bro. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming and doing that interview. But more importantly, wait, you know what? Let me redo this. Hold on. Hey, Block Rich Monster, man. Shout out to you. I just wanted to let you know we just found out it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I know you come home in less than 6 months. I know you're excited. You got a lot of big things coming your way. From me and JB, we're hosting a little podcast right now. We wanted to let you know that and tell you thank you for when you came on my interview. I gained like 300 new people that day, and it was all because of you. Those are your people. I just had someone else mention it right now, so thank you for taking the time to do that, bro. Happy birthday from us over here at PackyVisionsTv, and finally free JB.
Happy birthday, bro. Stay focused, man. Happy vision.
You're good, bro. You're
Throw
good.
me up.
He'll think that's funny.
Yeah.
He's cool as hell.
Definitely focused. I can tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. He get home, him and Matt get together, boy. That's gonna be a show.
Yeah, him and Max already like known. They're like locked in. He just, you know what it is. They're gonna do like a new project, cause you got Mac doing his mental health chapter 7, right, Jake?
Hey, my bad. Hey, look, my bad. I did not mean to do that, bro. Undo your shit.
What happened?
I accidentally hit the button and it muted him. My bad.
Oh, you good? You muted him?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
you good. Yeah, chapter 7, mental health chapter 7.
And that's his thing,
Yeah,
but blocking him got something else going on. They just wouldn't talk about it.
So you can actually find it if you want it. That's it right there. You can go to Apple
Yep.
Foods.
It's only $6.99.
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
fire app.
If y'all don't have it.
And now you got that's already out, and then you got Max Streets. It got chapter 7, mental health chapter 7, but Blockers Monster and him are doing their own thing separate. He just wouldn't talk about it. What's Block's next move? Is he waiting to talk about that too?
No.
Because he got his music out. We know
right
that.
now,
I'm
he's
gonna
in the
jump back
process of
into
getting him a house
You're good.
because
built
it's
with the
delayed.
studio in there. He's already got it all paid for. It's already going up. It's in the process. By the
Can you
time he
mute
comes
me?
home, it should be done.
Matt, what's up, Matt? There's Matt. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. Hey, Matt Powell's another one, y'all. We've been pointing everybody in the. Oh shit, hold on.
I got
There
it.
we go. We've been pointing everybody in the direction of all these different creators. Like Dylan was just getting me thinking about these other people. Yeah, you're good, bro. I know. He does his own thing. Matt does his own thing. Hey, I gotta get all them interviews done, bro. Yours, Spiders, and there was one or two more people, and I ain't been doing it, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really want to do it again on Riverside FM, but we just kind of was half-assing it that day. I just wanted to let you know I ain't forgot about it, bro. I got it written down on a piece of paper to 4 people. But Matt's gonna probably go live or do his own thing. That's why he said he was stopping by real quick.
All right, man.
You too, bro. I get it when he say. At least you could take. If people who do that and take the time to say, "Hey, what's up?" But I'm gonna keep it pushing. That's how I am.
Yeah.
When you're a content creator, it's like barely enough time to consume content. Like you don't even want to sit there and scroll. You need all that time to create the shit. People don't realize there's like not enough time in the day. It's stressful. It's so much. You got this thing. You want to edit this video. You want to go live. Before you know it, it's 10 o'clock at night. You're like, fuck. It's bad. It's like one of them things, yo. So, Shine, while you're still in here, my bad. We won't count all that towards your 5 minutes. What has your thing been since you've been home? Like, if you've been home 8 years, then you clearly figured it out by now that you don't want to be locked up. What do you say is like your new favorite thing about your new life after prison?
My children, bro. God. When I should say God first and then my children. That's been my goals, for real. That's been my 2 number ones.
Yeah.
That's what made me change.
That's good. The music.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and like I said, I'm in the digital products, trying to do a lot of shit digitally. So I got a program that we sell that gives you like 16 different modules of hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money, all digitally, as far as like teach you how to get monetized, different things of that nature. So someday after you get everything knocked out, now you're busy, you want to set up an interview, something I can go over all that, bro, maybe help somebody that suffers from anxiety from being locked up, just like me. You know what I mean? Because I know I can't do the 90 people in a warehouse job. I can't do that. You know,
Yeah, it's hard.
Being locked up, it messes with you mentally. So
No, I get that. Like,
at any point we can provide for ourselves and not have to depend on another man. That's what we need to do.
you know, real quick, my last job I was at 8 hours, 10 hours sometimes. And then coming home and doing this was pretty stressful. But, you know, dude was just saying it's like a 12-hour job in itself. Where I'm supposed to be starting soon, they do mandatory Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, so 6 or 7 days a week. But the fact that it's close, I don't care. I can almost guarantee my, hey, thank you for that. My content would have no choice but to slow down. And D Music, I followed you back. I see that shaky beats, okay. But yeah, can you guys relate? Anybody knowing about trying to juggle both? Like if you're a content creator and it's your side hobby / side hustle, and it comes to the point where you just don't even want to do shit. You just work. You're like,
Stay focused. Consistency is the key for real. That's everybody gonna say that, but that's the truth. Consistency is the key.
it really
Making
is.
anything good.
Yeah, I've been pulling these long shifts at work, coming home and forcing myself to do it. So I've been putting out a couple new videos recently. I've been working on FB, so
Oh yeah, guys, go check them out there if you've been missing them on TT. That's exactly why, and I don't blame them because this has became my. I don't like saying it on here where they're gonna be like, "Oh, you want to talk shit on the app? We're just not gonna push you out." But I don't care. It's been my fucking worst favorite thing. We should be really focusing on
Facebook
FB or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm actually monetized gratefully on that and this, the one in my hand, YT and FB. But because TT has these capabilities that bring people on live, it's so much better. Over here, every time I do it,
It freezes up.
freezes
Yeah, every
up, they're
time, or
blurry, kicks
kicks
them
people
off. So TT just got the best podcast capabilities on YT. You gotta start it with somebody. Like if I wanted to bring him on, he has to click a link.
Literally. Yeah.
Once you're on together, now you're good. But you can't bring nobody new in. If they're not there at the start of the live, it's a wrap.
Yep.
So they all bring a different thing to the table. And I like showing our face on all at the same time because you're covering more ground. But then you got people feeling left out in the comments. We're still in the mood trying to figure this shit out, you know.
Juggling 3 phones.
So, are you using live stream on YT?
No, I wish. I don't know nothing about none of that, man. I'm on 3 phones, bro. I got two active phones and a third one that's just on Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, you got that live stream. That's what you got. Yeah.
It's called live stream.
That's when you can bring people in as you go. So in the middle of the show, you can bring people in. You can take them out, in, out.
No, it's literally called live stream
Yes.
or
So
restream.
I'll send you a link to it. I'll send you a link on FB.
Hold on, YT. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that would be grateful because, like you were saying, like
Yo, babe.
my TikTok kind of came to
You
a
napping?
freeze because I haven't
Love
been
you.
posting nothing. And then when I post certain videos, it says it's under interview. I don't know if people are reporting or who knows.
They like
but,
to.
You know, like my Facebook, my FB started taking off, and now I've probably had like 6 or 7 fake profiles made about me and all sorts. And like they trying to hit all my people up and doing all sorts of, you know. So
That's how you're doing good, bro.
they definitely, I'm definitely being noticed. So.
Hey, that's good. Yep.
Yup.
People are coming in to mess with them because they're threatened by it. They made one for me. They made one for him. The fact that they took the time to actually say, well, I'm not going to just do it with him who've been doing it for 2 years. You've only been doing it like 4 or 5 months. And they still took the time to create one for him also. It just shows that they're like, wait a minute, this guy might be making some noise. Maybe if I pretend I'm him. So all they're doing is reinforcing that we're both on the right path.
For real, I started my FB, about a month and a half ago.
Oh, shit. You at 4K already.
I'm almost 4K, and, you know, they already monetized me on that and everything. I got a couple videos that
keep
are
telling
almost up to
y'all.
250,000 views, and, like...
Any content creators hearing that, I keep telling y'all, that's the one.
All it takes is dedication and motivation, you know what I mean? If you put out...
I'm in here to talk to y'all and hit a cigarette real quick.
Some take off, some don't, but... You know, I don't think I have one on there that's under 1,000 views.
I could smoke on this camera, and I just want to read some of these comments. Hold on. See if trolls are in here and what everybody's on.
StreamYard for YT.
StreamYard? Yeah, I did have one. Some of the podcasts that I've done, I'm not gonna say exactly which one, but like 3 of the 6 that I did, that's what they had me download. Hey, go get on StreamYard. Okay, cool. But I don't know if they want everybody knowing that's what they use because it's pretty primitive and simple. I didn't know that, but I paid $30 and I could not figure it out, bro. 30 days went by with me not figuring it out, so I wasted $30. I connected my platforms and everything, bro. I went on, I connected the accounts, but as soon as I would start the live, it would say error code 404, and it would only start the live on YouTube. So FB, TT, and IG would just kind of be froze, where I would be live on YT. I'm like, well, what's the point of? You see what I'm saying? There was something, and for all that, I could just go live there by myself, like I am on my phone. I thought it was I thought it allows you to do everything at one time, like it says it does, but I could not figure this shit out. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm back. The Beard Father, you're probably gone, but what's up? I see. Uh, Schmaker 5646. Have you ever had a dream within a dream? Yes. I hope you're still in here. Oh, and then he trolled me afterwards. So okay. You're gonna need moderator. TV. Yeah. Well, you see over here, if I focus directly on this live, it would have been bigger. Cause like a week ago, we had like 100 people in here watching us, which was fucking awesome. It was me and Jacob Gentry from Tennessee. He did 30 was sentenced to 35 years. He got exonerated after 7, and then they wrote a law about him, and they wrote a country song about him. Well, me and him hopped on here like on the screen together. Like I sent him the link, he co-hosted. We had 100 people watching, and we got 77 likes. Maybe I would need a moderator and shit, but right now we're running 3 different phones. This dude needs some attention. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What's your favorite paranormal? Uh, like paranormal what? Story, movie, experiences? I don't know exactly what that meant. Got you. I don't do that. If I did that, I wouldn't even be standing here. I'd be probably in the ground because I miss that wave. So somebody like me who tried the F word, what you just tried to say, let me get that comment up out of here. Al Capone. So remove. I don't want that word in my chat. Charles Manson. Air sports. What's that mean? Are you allowed in air sports? So what does? Oh, airports. Yeah, he said airports, bro. Dude, I just got this phone yesterday, right? It's an Android. It's not that good. But I got it for free from Tag Mobile, so I can't complain. It's just hard to read the chat, and it's definitely blurry. Hey, there is Amish people in prisons. Gabe, yeah, go ahead. You're good. I'm gonna tell him you just gave me a good idea for a video. That's a good idea. And I gotta give credit to you for that. You just made me realize I got a couple story times and just the category itself of being Amish, getting in trouble, and going to prison, what they go through. Yeah, I'm allowed in airports. STG record can sometimes stop you from going and traveling to certain places. What's good, bro? Gags. What you been for? Did you experience any paranormal in prison? Yes, I did. Odo, are you still in here? Let me know. Irish Pride, I appreciate you. Loyalty. Yeah, loyalty. If you're, I don't know if you're here or over there, let me know. The paranormal thing, bro, at Lebanon and at Lancaster, I would say those are the 2 places that I felt like something was going on. At Lancaster, I was in the basement of M Dorm, and it's a colonial style home that's been a farm. It used to be a farm back in the day, in the bad days, back when crazy shit was going on, right? I'm talking about like farm, like one of them type of farms. And they used to, they turned it into a juvenile prison for bad kids, and then they turned it into an adult prison. But it's been there since like 1890. The one building is not a dorm. Like, they built the prison and they added it on, but it's on the same land, right? The one building, no, two buildings are natural. So two of those buildings been there since 1890. Everything around it is built brand new. You could tell the difference. Like, this is a brick building. These are made out of wood. Well, one of them is a colonial style home with fucking white pillars and shit in the front. And there's a basement. If when you ride in, they put you in that basement. It's called M dorm basement, right in row. Bro, creepiest shit you ever seen. It's like pipes sticking out, cobwebs, bugs, spiders, fucking shadows, creepy shit. And they say a lot of juveniles had fucked up shit happen to them while they were there. So yeah, I believe it's haunted. I never had an actual experience there. I was just nervous, very uneasy. At Lebanon, though, I actually seen someone kept walking past our door when nobody was there. I heard whispers. I don't know if somebody was fucking with me, but I used to really think that my cell was haunted in EA room in Lebanon. TV, I did that. I did do that. It's a good topic too. I went in there. As a matter of fact, I went in there in 2010, before my first kid was even born, and then in 2008, and I stood there in 2010 with my girl's family, looking into Richland Correctional, which is a level 2 next to the old Mansfield Castle. We did the haunted walks. We went through. They had like a haunted house and shit. When we come out and I went to leave, I kind of just stood there and looked into the thing. I could see people in the yard. I could see the lights lit up from the housing unit. You could hear like 1,000 conversations. I'm just kind of like, man, that would suck to be in there. 8 years later, in 2018, I was in one upper recovery bay unit looking out at the families that were looking in, and it felt like a fucking a full circle thing, because you could see them all piling in cars, you know what I mean? Yeah, that place is scary too, for real.
Everything that can play a role in it, and you know, I'm glad I took the time to educate myself.
Yeah, that place is crazy. Odo, what's up? Song TV, Odo, Loyalty, Irish Pride, Gag, Elo, Netrona, I think, are the ones that weren't trolling me. Appreciate you. Everybody else, fuck off. I gotta get back in here in a second. I'm just hitting a cigarette, and I'm gonna do this every like 10-15 minutes so I can read comments.
To an employer, to our spouses, to everybody, and you have to have your boundaries. And
Limits.
As an adult, without boundaries, you ain't gonna stand for nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boundaries and principles, 100%.
Chainbreaker, what's up? I see you.
Absolutely. But guys, I'll let y'all go. Enjoy yourself. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate the chance to come up and talk to y'all.
We appreciate you, man. Like, we really do. Sure. Thanks for swinging through.
Yeah, man. Nice to meet you. Catch us on here another time.
Yeah, absolutely. Come back.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all get caught up. We'll holler at each other.
All right, for
sure, bro. Corey, that's
you too.
That's a video. That's a music video. I just swear.
Anybody else going on?
I see you, Andy, Corey.
What should your content creators do with your spare time? If
Jesse, you're back in. Jesse, you could talk this time. I didn't reach you. If you want to join again. So, Jake's in here. He's our mod. And then the next person I'm letting in we had everybody muted, but they could talk. So if you want to come in, go ahead.
What would you do? Say every content creator. What would they do if they're in the same position like us? Like, on my spare time, I know that I go fuck up. I do stuff that I shouldn't be doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have your spare time, on this right here and the people that you occupy, what would you be doing with your spare time?
And that's a good one. I'll go first because I've been thinking about this. I've been literally using that as I won't even call it like excuse or reason, but technically kind of is why I feel like I've stayed free. I know I made myself stay free for 2 years, but I think this played a big role. So if I didn't have this feeling like people are watching, it's gave me accountability. Becoming a content creator, making all 4 of your accounts public where anybody can just come in and see. We allowed to put our life up under a microscope, and it's gave me accountability. I didn't know that it would grow this fast. I'm grateful it did, but also, yeah, bro, it's like, man, if I fuck up, guess how many people are watching? And like there's been other creators who I've watched all this drama unfold within their life, and I know that's got to be a shitty, embarrassing feeling to be like, man, I built this community and now I fucked up, or whatever the case may be, and everybody's got something to say, an opinion. So even though you might not care as much what they say, or maybe you do and you shouldn't as much, no matter how you look at it, dude, it's embarrassing. You want to be able to, you're being held accountable by doing this. That's what I would say. So I'm grateful for it, and I don't even want to know where I might have been had I not cared. But I wanted my freedom because of my family, and I don't plan on ever going back. But how do you feel about that? Like having too much spare time.
So like I said, my main focus is to try to get in the recovery field so I can help prevent people from having to travel down the same road or battle with the same demons I did. So, whether I have social media or not, I would still try to get the message out to as many people as possible. And, I took a program in the BOP, which is the Bureau of Prisons, and it's called RDAP, which is a treatment program. And one thing they made us do is there was roughly about 125 to 130 men inside this unit. And we would have to literally get up in front of the entire unit and speak on the microphone. And when I would do that, at first I was like, man, I don't want to talk in front of this huge ass group. But the more I did it, the more comfortable I got. The more comfortable I got, the more open I got. And I can't tell you how many people I thought never in a million years would care about what I had to say or what I had to share would pull up to me after the group and be like, bro, I appreciate it. You literally just said what I needed to hear. Or, I can't tell you how much I relate to what you just shared. And that showed me that despite what I think or despite what I feel, if I'm open and I'm honest about everything, I can reach more people than I ever imagined. So, they got places as H&I and the 12-step programs, or you can go share at meetings, or, just basically sharing my story to people that I hope can benefit from it.
So,
JB.
Yeah.
I like your content and stuff, but at the end of the day, bro, like, you say you try to prevent people from doing this, following your footsteps or whatever. You can't prevent them. All you can do is guide them.
I agree 100%. But what I sorry to interrupt, but what I try to do is get people to actually stop and think for a second before they react. First thought, wrong thought. Our first initial thought is just a reaction. We don't think about the consequences. We don't think about the outcome. We don't think about none of that. But if we literally take 3 seconds to stop and rethink, the second thought is going to be so much more clear. The second thought is going to be so much more beneficial. So, that's what I try to get people to challenge to do. Instead of just going with that initial reaction and making that probably terrible decision, I just try to get them to, just stop for a second, reprocess this, and try to reapproach it. But you're 100% right. I'll never be able to get somebody to do something I want them to do unless if that's what they want. And, that's the sad thing about recovery is I can explain, I can tell, I can even show where it will lead you. But it's up to you if you're going to receive it or apply it or practice it, because my agenda won't be their agenda. And, that's a reality of it. And I wish it could be, but at the end of the day, everybody's a man or a woman before anything. So it's ultimately their decision.
You gotta go through. You gotta go through something to know something. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like, if it wasn't for Packy and the way he is, like as a person, bro, I probably wouldn't even be watching. Probably wouldn't even be on here. But ever since I talked to him that first night, bro, me and him click, and he's cool and he's straight up, and he doesn't, he doesn't try to put himself above anybody, bro. And he's just genuine person.
Thank
bro.
you
Like,
for that,
he's a
bro. I
cool person.
appreciate that.
He's a family man. He smiles. He fucking has his hard times, has his good times. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, he comes on here and still does this for everybody else.
You know, I like that because I've heard so many people say that, like, hey, I just like you because you're more real than a lot of these creators, or like whatever. They just say everybody tries to put on a second face. But I had someone else come and tell me that they had been watching me. It's another large creator, and they more like a famous creator, and they more or less said, I've been watching you for a while. I just never came and said nothing. You seem very genuine, but hearing that, you just never know who you're in. Okay, so I'm saying this person never needed to take the time to say that, but they did. And the fact of the matter is, you never know who you're inspiring. Like, I'm over here wishing that I could get as large as some of these people are, but it'll happen in due time when it's meant to be. They're over here watching the little people thinking that they kind of wish that they would, you know, you see what I'm saying? We all inflict each other, you know?
Yeah. Like, I don't really create content. I redo videos like.
You've been thinking about it, huh?
And I'm actually finna start doing something else. I ain't gonna say, but I'm gonna start doing it.
Some
Yeah,
people
you know,
like
I haven't really
gaming.
I haven't really said much since I've been coming on here, but I've had a mouthful. I just ain't never said nothing.
Right? No, shit, you've helped me a lot, man. It's only been like a month we've known each other, and you've helped me mod, you and Loyalty, a couple other people, Shay, Amy, but, you know, and he usually co-hosts with me, but he's a mod too, but you guys help me when I can't, when my brain is, you know, 100 things at once, like usual, but it makes it easier. Uh, you guys said something just now, and I wanted to go back into it real quick, and I fucking spaced out. It was something. Wait, you was talking. Damn it, I'm gonna forget. Huh?
Gotta go through something to know something.
Yeah, you said that, and you said before that.
What, first thought, wrong thought?
Oh, yeah, you was talking about the whole thing of damn it,
Initial
man,
reaction.
drive me crazy. Yeah, it was about that, and it ties into all that. It was you saying when it comes to, man, I'll remember in a
Just
second.
think on it a minute. I got something else I want to say.
I quit thinking about it.
Just
It'll
don't hurt
come
yourself,
back.
alright?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, our whole life when we was growing up, people used to say, hey, don't do this. You're going to end up here. You're going to end up doing this. You're going to end up being in this bad place. You're going to end up dead or something like that. I was always told that. I was told I'd be dead by the time I was 23.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was at Jackson State, I was at Jackson Diagnostics. I turned 23 in Jackson Diagnostics.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a bullet come like within centimeters of my head before. So
Mm-hmm.
when people used to say, hey, don't do this, you're going to end up there, or this is going to happen to you. Well, pretty much that's already what happened. You know what I'm saying? It already happened to me.
Mm-hmm. But you
I
recognize
didn't
it.
very long, but it doesn't take very long to get your mind where you need it to be, and knowing that sometimes you got to stop and think about stuff. Bro. Like, honestly, that's what JB does. He just tells people to stop doing what you're doing and think about it.
That's
Take time to think.
Yep, you guys just reminded me, and I gotta give him credit, you credit for reminding me and bringing up the subject. But Christopher Life Willers, the very last podcast that I just did from Virginia, what I like about him is he's always saying, point of view, you made this choice, and now this is your reality, and it shows the inside of a prison, or it'll show and I'm talking a point of view like this from the camera. You're seeing the room, you're not seeing the body, first person, and it'll say, you made one decision and now this is your new life, and it'll show the dude's foot hitting the ground, he's standing up making coffee, but what he's doing is he's like making you really think this is what the fuck you will experience, this concrete, these steel, living in here, and it might be for a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or a life sentence. I want to start making my content about that, and I'm sure you probably can relate, where I want to start giving people a point of view, and I give him the credit that I got the idea from him, you know, but the fact of the matter, that's fire content, to give them a point of view. Like, when you don't think, people live in the moment, especially in the streets, in the hood, maybe not in the suburbs and shit, but people from a certain walks of life, addiction and shit, you just do shit, whatever you just called it. It's like your initial
reaction.
You're not even thinking, but what if you fucking realize, damn, I did this? What if I was drinking, I drove home, I ran somebody over, and now I wake up in jail going, wait, what? I didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's like the night.
Two things in life, bro: death and a choice.
Death and a choice. Yeah. That we get.
That's guaranteed.
Yeah,
in life.
your free will.
Guaranteed a choice to do right, to do wrong, to do not. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, free
You're
will.
guaranteed that.
Yeah, I like that. That was what I forgot for a minute. Yep, I wanted to say that we all do got choices, and the alcohol and substances sometimes dulls those choices. You know, like the night I caught my second case to do my 7 years, I knew that something bad happened, but I also kind of felt like it was a dream because I was on so many V10s combined with being awake for a few days on the go fast, combined with drinking Jack and all that. I was in a dreamland, like a dream state of mind. I knew what we did, and then I got the cop telling me I went on a crime spree, and I'm like, really? And I'm thinking like, well, shit, I might wake up any second. But then I'm like, as a couple seconds goes by, more seconds go by, and no, I'm handcuffed to the bed in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And the cop's saying, you either had to stitch your eyes shut and you're going to jail. And I'm like, that's the second time. I woke up in the hospital both times on both cases, except for the first time they accidentally released me and I got away. The second time they made sure they didn't do that. But because of the caseload, they always take me to the psych unit. Huh?
Take it back to the beginning of what you just said. At the beginning, you said something about you had a choice, right? You still had the choice to do that.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. I wasn't using, I'll take a full accountability that I put the substances in my body that caused me to be that inebriated and to not care and be dull to life. But if I never made the choice to do those, then I would have had better motor functions. But instead, I was sitting there thinking, hey, YOLO, you only live once. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
why you had to
You know what I'm saying?
know something, baby.
Crazy.
And you know, that's the biggest part about growth is finally being able to understand and process accountability. You know, I got told on from my federal case. I got told on from my second number, all of that. And, you know, I blamed the person who told on me. I said, man, if that person never opened their mouth, I wouldn't be here right now. But the reality of the fact is, if I wasn't out there choosing to engage in the criminal acts that I was doing or acting the way I was acting, they could have never even opened their mouth on me. So, you know, I had to learn how to accept my role and my part in the outcome of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, once I've been able to do that, I'm finally able to realize what I can control and what I can't control. I can't control what the next man does, but I can control what I do. And that was literally life-changing. And
That's why I was getting at the whole time.
yeah, absolutely. And that's why I wanted to speak on it, because you're 100% right. And I couldn't agree with you more, because if we always play either A, a victim, or B, blame everybody else, then we're going to be stuck in this revolving cycle. But once we can accept our role in the situation, now we know what we need to change or what we need to work on or what we need to better. And I'm truly grateful I was finally able to realize that.
Me too.
Bad number one. You gotta go through it to know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Me too. And like what's up, Princess? We was talking about Block Rich Monster coming home here soon, bro. You know, he got a whole life that he's excited to live. He got him and Max stuff going on, just everything in general. You know, and himself. That's just a collab. You know, they're separate people, separate rappers. They're just under the same label, but they both got such good things happening that, you know, when you got stuff like that, you put things into perspective. He don't want to fuck that up. It's the people who feel like they're hopeless because they got nothing going on. They're getting out with no clothes, no money. They don't got no family caring to see them. That's got to be hard, is what I'm saying. I've never experienced that. So maybe I might want to start touching on that in my videos or lives, like figuring out what it's like for people who are just strictly state babies, or they couldn't even pick up the phone to make one phone call. Give them a platform to come on here and voice some shit, because to them, nobody gives a fuck. There was a dude that got released the same moment I did. What was weird, he did the same time I did. He had the same birthday I had. I'm like, damn, this is weird. They're like 3/22/1990. Looked at me, 3/22/1990. He looked at both of us, and he goes, wait a minute, and you did 6 years, 9 months? You did 6 years, 9 months. And we're just looking at each other like, so we're getting out, same birthday, same exact time to the day, bro. Like, think about the odds of that. And that's an odd number that we did. But our release date was on December 4th, 2023. Very strange occurrence. But we get out. I got my family sitting there. My 3 kids, my girl and her dad. He's standing there in the parking lot looking around. And he looks over at me like this. Can I get a cigarette? I'm like, hey, come here, bro. Well, when he walks up on me, he goes, man, I wasn't going to bother you, bro. You over here reuniting your family. I'm like, man, I don't even know this dude. I'm like, hey, come here. So he comes over. I'm like, just hang out with us until your ride gets here. He goes, oh, I don't got a ride. I got to take a bus. I'm about to go. I'm using my bus fare to go get on the bus or whatever. I don't know how he was getting there with the case. I said, do you need a ride? He goes, no, I am getting to the bus fare. I think one of the case managers or something. Point I'm telling y'all this is he was explaining to me, like, I wrote the bid by myself. He literally got out of prison after almost 7 years and nobody gave a shit. I don't know where he's at, but he hit me up on FB like the next day. He remembered my name and shit. He hit me up on FB and that was it. He ain't contacted me since. I mean, I know he would see that I'm doing this. I thought maybe he would have reached out. So I hope he ain't locked up again, but imagine what that feels like. You can't call nobody. Nobody cares that you're free. Nobody even knows that you're free because nobody was following the fact that you're getting free. Like, that's, I've never experienced that, and I'm grateful.
If you being Packy, you offer him a ride.
And you know, they say one of the biggest things when it comes to recovery is being able to show empathy instead of sympathy. So
Right.
instead of feeling bad for somebody, you look at them from their shoes. You put yourself in their shoes for a minute.
Yeah.
And you know, when you walk or been associated with that way of life, it's so much easier because you're able to relate and associate with what they're going through and what they're dealing with and all of that. Because you've actually been there too.
I don't know if you've seen it earlier. Did you see where I said that I was accepting to another program? That's what I'm fixing to do, right? Pack?
Hold on,
What,
package.
Jake? Say that again, bro.
I said, did you see earlier where I was saying that I actually got accepted to another program? I'm fixing to go on an 18-month program.
What program is that? For what? You mean for,
Christian-based, bro.
what is it?
It's a Christian-based.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fire.
It's
Okay.
just for all reasons. It's not just for one simple reason. You know what I'm saying?
What is the name of that program? I know what you're talking
Is
about.
it in Michigan, the one you're thinking of? Team Challenge?
I can tell you the name of it. Hold
No,
on.
not Team Challenge. It's they offered a program like it in the Feds. What the name?
No, but that's cool, Jake.
Yeah, because it was like a 19-month program.
That's dope.
Oh, what is?
I no phone, no nothing, bro. They want me there tomorrow. I'm not gonna make it
Hey,
tomorrow.
thank you for
They
that.
want me there tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to have
Rose.
a phone or anything, bro.
You said you're not. I know. I didn't think of it. You're gonna have what?
So I'm not gonna be able to have a phone or anything. So I'm gonna be away from work.
It was like habit. Yeah, but you gotta complete that. So you're saying this is gonna help you? Yeah, I already did, Rose.
It's gonna help me all the way around, not just in one place.
Well, yeah, it's gonna help you in your life and your situation choices, but ain't that gonna look really good on your ORAS, right? Like they're gonna be like, oh, well, you went and did this program. You might even complete something early. Like me, I got to complete mine early because of that. Like I got 3 years, right, parole, but I did the programs that I was told. I stayed out of trouble. I passed 12 months worth of screens. She said, nah, we'll just kill those last 2 years of parole. That was a big fucking deal to me. They don't do that in Georgia?
Yeah, it's called like an aftercare program, pretty much what it is.
Okay.
Like
Brandy's
a
still
halfway
in.
house would be pretty much, right?
A what?
Like a halfway house?
I'm not 100% sure, like, how it is different. What did you say before that?
Like for rehabilitation, how you say it works?
Yeah, rehabilitation.
Yeah, it's a halfway house.
You're saying, okay, but shit, no, anything to do with some shit like that is gonna always be, good, and no matter how you want to look at it, cause it's giving you like that growth. I know that sounds very cliche, but it's true. Like, you need as much of that as you could possibly get in your life, regardless of the situation. So, and especially because I know damn well a lot of times don't nobody want to do it or be there to do that shit.
I do. I want to do it.
That's good.
Last year, I actually went to one, and I actually liked it, bro. Like, I got into it. I had some words with somebody, so that's why I got kicked out of it. But I actually liked it, bro. Like, all the way around, I liked it.
Rose wants to know, can you get your follow?
I like the way they run it. I like the structure they had.
Right, so you done it before. Hey Rose, I already followed you back before you even sent that. I usually do it as long as they don't look like fake accounts.
Who's Jess Clem?
Oh, he was on our FB in the comments, and then he said he was coming over here, so I accepted him. But it says he's muted. Did you want to come in, Jesse? Here, I sent him. Jess Clem's microphone's turned off. There he goes.
There you go.
Jesse, what's up?
Hey,
Hold on,
man,
Sean.
I appreciate you guys, man, doing what you guys do.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you. Hold on, Sean. I had to mute you.
I've been sober. January 14th will be 4 years. I just went through some fucking surgery shit lately, and they put me on painkillers, and I was kind of scared about that, and I tried not to take them, but I'm taking them. They're rocking me out. I've been sober so long, but I got to take them. You know what I mean? But
Right, subs? You talking about?
No, he had some surgery. Had to take some medication.
Oh my bad.
You
I
know,
was trying to do
I
something.
tried to do it
Open
and
the
not
window.
take the medication because of, you know, our backgrounds and stuff. You know what I mean?
Brandon, I see. Yeah, that's cool. So what was, if you don't mind me, what was the like? Is it too personal to ask what the surgery was going on?
It's kind of.
You don't got to though. You don't got to.
Gross, man, but it's got
That's
to do
why I
with
didn't
working
ask.
out, hemorrhoids,
Okay.
man's ass.
Gotcha. Well, that's why almost something told me just to leave that out, not to
It
ask.
takes
But
6 months to heal, man.
yeah,
It was actually an anal fat.
dude, that was happening in Lebanon for some reason. A lot of people were sitting on the concrete.
Yeah,
Now I've never
concrete
dealt with
steel.
it, but I had like 3 different people be like, "Yeah, bro, I gotta go see medical every night." I'm like, "Why?" Concrete and steel,
Man, I
like
thought
you
I
just
was
said.
tough until I did that surgery, man. They put me down. I don't go back to work till January 26th. And as a man, I didn't want to go to the doctor about that shit. You know what I mean? And it actually made it a lot worse.
Right, that made you feel like embarrassed.
Everybody can learn from me on that. If you got that situation going on, go to the doctor, man.
Got you.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, thank you.
But I just wanted to reach out to you guys anyway. Like, I did time in Lebanon. I got a lot of stories. I was in there when they filmed it.
Oh,
Yep.
2006 or 5, one of them, right?
I'm from Mansfield, Ohio.
Oh,
I
okay.
did 32 months from 2005 to 2008. That was my only time I ever went to prison. I'm one of the few that went to prison, learned from it, and now I strive just like all these other guys that they talk about their kids. I love my kids.
Absolutely.
But
I like that. So you more or less just wanted to hop in and say what's up.
I just wanted to reach out to you guys.
Thank
and,
you.
I would like to. Right now we're talking about sobriety and stuff, but I'd like to talk to you guys about like some of the things I seen during that time period in Lebanon.
And that's cool. We were going to do a 50-50, either that or that, for recovery or prison on the open discussion. So we'll either have you come on one-on-one or you'll catch the other one soon, or we could change gears. I mean, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man. I just, it's crazy, man, that you guys started this up, and I could probably reach out and see other people that I don't even know about, like, that did time in Lebanon. It was just weird. I was a short timer. I was in Ricky.
Me too.
My security upgraded, and then I went to the hole and then rode out to Lebanon. And it was just weird being, I was a short timer, and 75% of the compound had like life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you guys are a little, I think, I didn't get affiliated. Like, I could have let in or whatever.
Right.
But I stayed to myself. I had one dude I worked out with, and I just I did my time. But I got in 8 fights in the 32 months I was down.
100%.
I was in for drug trafficking. I had 2 felony twos, and there was no judicial release. I had to do a mandatory minimum of 2 years. So I tried to have fun, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
I knew there was no getting out early, so I kind of just went.
Shit, our county don't do those barely. Like, greatly, very once in a while, you'll barely see it though. Like, they gotta pay for it. So the judicial, I can relate to that. They usually give us TC sometimes. You come on 6 months early on transitional control. Most of the time, you do all your time. Like me, I did all my time. You know, I did 9 months extra. I was only supposed to do 6 years. I did 6 years, 9 months. But so I could relate to that part, but what you talking about, like a short time at a place like that, is an example. When I say it doesn't matter of like the time. Sometimes everybody's bid's different, and a lot of it plays into where did you do your time at. Like you could do your time at a camp and think prison's a game, or you could do your time at a serious level 2 open dorm or 3 close security or whatever, and now you're like, this is prison. I know the difference. I know the difference because I've been to the serious ones, and I've been to like what they call camp cupcakes and shit.
Yeah. A lot of people tell me they've been to prison and then they haven't ever seen anybody get shanked or anything like that. It's like it's weird to me because I've seen so much. You know what I mean? I've seen so much stuff where I was in E. Edward, man, and there was the clerk of the head clerk of the unit manager. Is that how I should? But anyway, he got jumped, and they threw him over the third. I don't know if they knocked him out. There was 3 people in the top of the stairways, and they threw him over, and he bounced off the concrete in front of the CO's desk. And it's like I witnessed this. He hopped up and then fell back down, and I've never even seen him. I don't know if he died.
Hey, I bet
that was
that,
probably the worst thing I seen. Was
hey,
him get thrown off the top tier.
I pretty much seen the same thing that you seen, except for after they threw him off, they threw the buffer on top of his head. They killed him.
Ooh, that's
It was like my
that's
second
bad.
day in Jackson, bro.
Hey, real quick, hey, TikTok for
in
entertainment
18
purposes.
months.
You're good, bro. Go ahead. I just like to do that every like 20 minutes. Remind them. We love TikTok. We love TikTok. It's an AI. This dude told me to say that once in a while. Let it know it's for entertainment. And never say nothing bad about it. He said, I swear it sounds crazy, but it's the AI. It picks up on all that shit that you got to keep like a positive thing. Yeah, bro. Serious.
See, this is my first. I had to hop out here and make a profile pic. I've never used TikTok, so this is like my first time even. I'm just intrigued by you guys, man, and
Thank
I
you, man.
wanted. It's crazy that you
Crazy,
both
bro.
did time in Lebanon, man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you guys
Different
did it
times.
way more recent than me, and it's probably the same
You
old
wasn't
piece
there.
of crap.
I
You
did 8
know
years
what I mean?
after him.
I used to put
2016.
10 years.
a bag of chips, an empty bag of potato chips behind the toilet and
Yep.
fold it over.
Roaches.
And I was on 25 on 2 in Edward,
Mm.
and the cockroaches would go in that bag, and they couldn't get out. And
Yes,
I'd
they
have
would.
like an ounce of cockroaches. Is how I.
Dude,
like,
it's a trap.
It's kind of like cleaning your cell out. You know what I mean?
But it's mandatory.
It.
If you don't do
But it was
that, you will wake
disgusting.
up with like 8 of them just staring at you like, what? And then they'll just casually walk off. Like, what the fuck? There's so
Vaseline in your rack, your locker, hanging your commissary up on the heater vent so the rats don't get
people
into
don't
it.
know about that shit, bro.
Yeah, Lebanon,
You just-
wild,
You
man.
got it's a dirty, disgusting place that was
Windows
condemned.
busted out, and
Right. Like 20
And we're
what?
supposed
20
to,
years ago.
and
they
we're
tried to
talking
condemn
about
it.
sobriety. In Lebanon, I cooked hooch probably fucking, I don't know,
Tattoos?
5 or 6 times, like a whole locker box.
Okay.
I would get fucking yeast from the chow, get 25 oranges, a big thing of sugar, cut up potatoes, put it in a stinger, boil it a little bit, and then it would be the worst experience every single time because me and all my friends would go the hole. Every single time, it's like, what?
Yeah.
What do we? Why
You
would
drink
you
and
repeat
something
doing
happen,
this
right?
over and over again?
You're saying you would
And it was
drink and something
disgusting.
crazy would happen? Right?
But it's like some
what
of the stuff we went through as alcoholics and addicts. It's like, why do you keep doing this over and over again to get the same result?
I didn't know if you meant by cooking
it's-
it, you all would get caught and go to the hole, or something bad would happen when you're drinking.
Oh, there would always be something bad happen, and then
So both, probably,
somehow
yeah.
the cops would always find this stuff and know right where to go.
That,
You know what I
get
mean?
caught now. They were, what year was it? Like, I was saying, I thought they filmed there, what, 05 or 06?
There was still tobacco in the prison when I was there.
Right, and they didn't stop that
Yeah.
till, what was it, 10 or 9?
We actually went, it showed in that
11.
video all the, there was like 250 SWAT come in and came in and shook the whole compound down, basically. And I remember me and my cellie, he was affiliated at the time, but we were cooking hooch, and somehow we were holding it out the window, the back window, and stabbing it and leaking it right out the back window. We had to flush the trash bag down the toilet, and somehow we got away with that. But yeah, it was. They did a documentary on bluefish, and I was in Edward during the time frame when they were filming that.
Is that what they call him? Not blue, just blue, but bluefish?
His name was Bluefish.
Because I seen him at Lancaster, and they just was calling him Blue still, but he would like just lay there and watch TV all day for the most part. He was not like in that movie or in that show. That's like 20 years ago. You know?
I'll be honest with you, dude. When I was there, the white guys, like, it was
serious, huh?
It was, a lot of the Lucasville riot back in the 80s or whatever. A lot of those guys were in the ranges, and a lot of the white guys had a lot of respect.
Yeah, see, I keep hearing about
I never
that.
bled into it, but everybody had my back because I was a solid ass Hulk kid, and I was a fighter.
It was a different time period. No, I get it. That's all that matters too. They know who to pick that shit with, especially something going on, whether it's some reason, and it's like gives everybody a reason to kind of like fuck with that one individual. You know what I mean?
I don't really want to put names out there and stuff.
No,
like
you're
that,
good.
but
Don't
like,
do.
there was this one white dude that he had the reputation of the Lucasville riot. He actually tried to flush the CO's head down the toilet, and he's got like a reputation where he's not to be messed with. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was.
That's deep.
I just felt safe. I felt way more safer at Lebanon, to be honest with you. With the white guys were just like.
Where else were you, Ricky?
Yeah, Ricky.
Is that it? Them two?
My box got kicked, and I was my box got kicked. I was only on the compound like 60 days, and I was 19 years old, man.
Say good night, everybody. Her phone's on 1%.
Whose?
Hey.
Shay? Okay.
I'm sorry,
You're good, bro. Go ahead. You're good. He was just letting us know that.
But,
What'd you say you were at those two?
There was an inmate named Ren. His name was Hustle Man. He's from Akron, Ohio.
I think I might know who
I've
it
done
is.
time with him because he's always in prison. He's been in prison. I've seen him in prison after the fact, but he was smoking crack or whatever, and my box got kicked, and he was the only one that seen me put my commissary in that box. And I was fresh. I don't know what's going on really, but I put a lock on a state belt, and I waxed him in the face with it.
Hustle Man?
And then they upped my. Yeah, he still got
It's
a
probably
scar
the same
on his
person
eyebrow
I'm
today
thinking it is.
from it, but they upped my security, and that's why I had to go to Lebanon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also
That'll
did
do
time at Belmont, and Belmont was really rough too. But
Oh,
I just like the cell environment
Yeah, I was
way
in
better
Belmont.
than the open range, though, man. I
You was-
can't.
You was in the real Belmont and the real Lebanon. He was in the Belmont back
Yeah.
then and the real, both, exactly. See, by the time I made it to Leb, it was completely different with like cameras, technology, electronics, and stuff. The only difference was the roaches and the mice and the corruption was all still there and the violence.
You guys
But it
did
was a
more time
different
than me,
thing.
though. I had less than I had 32 months in, man. But I still like talking about it. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what I mean?
shit.
But
Anytime is time.
it changed me, man. You know
Even
what
a
I mean?
year, 6 months,
Right.
a year. I mean, even though it's a quick bid, they understand the life of prison, like what it's like to wake up knowing X amount of days or months or years is ahead of you, and this is your reality, and you have to adjust to that life and get into what they call bid mode and become comfortable. Anybody who's experienced that is, has a reason to be wanting to talk about it and work past it or grow through it, whatever the case may be.
I think the hardest part for us, though, is to come home and actually change, though. Like, what happened when you guys came home and somebody called you out of your name the first couple times?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Nope, that's definitely part of it. You gotta have a support system when you say that's a big part.
Or the B word comes out of nowhere. Like, you know what I mean?
I say that because my family, my girl was always putting me in my place, so to speak, saying, have thicker skin, not only online, but in real life, and different reasons, and just pretty much chill out with that. You know what I mean? Like, why are you letting everything, it's like you're a ticking time bomb. So I had to work past it, but I was already going to classes and shit. Like at my MAT, they made it psychological for some of it for my meds and in classes, so I would learn how to like talk about it or get it. I guess it's like anger management. I don't know. Everybody has different experiences though.
And
I hit it already. My bad. Somebody tried to call me while we're in the middle of the live, so I had to. Can you still hear me?
yeah, I was just
Okay.
gonna say everybody says they
Whoever's
can't find jobs, man, and I've been working the whole
try to
time.
call, I'm doing this live right
7
now.
days.
Let's
You
see.
guys relate to that?
Yo,
Yeah. Wait. What was the last part you said? 7. What was it?
I've never had trouble finding work, man. There's a lot of jobs that I can't do as a felon, but I just wanted to throw out there to everybody
You can. I've had it.
the iron workers, man. I'm in Ohio. It's probably different in different states, but dude, if you get into union work and make money, man,
We
they
know
don't
about
care,
the
dude.
Ohio
If you're an
Iron.
iron worker, you can go make $38 an hour in Ohio.
Yeah.
Like you can make good money, dude, being a felon.
Jesse, is that what you
Yes.
do? You do iron work?
No, actually, I'm a heavy equipment operator in the heavy equipment operators union, and I've been working my butt off, dude, for my family.
That's
Where
good.
do you live at again?
I'm in Mansfield, Ohio.
Yeah.
What's
He's
your
like a couple
population?
hours from us.
I'm not really sure what my population is, to be honest with you, sir.
Mansfield,
Hey,
it's
the town that
about
I
the
live
same
in-
size as Warren, ain't it?
Me,
They're similar.
It's
Mansfield.
9,500 people. That's it.
Yeah, about the size.
And
I travel for work, though. I drive almost an hour sometimes.
And it was the
I
first-
work more in Cleveland.
it was the
Well,
first town discovered in Georgia, and it's a historical
Bro, he makes
town.
$42 an
So
hour.
if you don't know nobody,
See that coming.
you will never get nowhere where I live at, bro.
Yeah, see, that's why I said it's different in different states. I'm sorry.
When I work 7 days, I get $42 an hour too.
Really?
Nope,
That's the overtime.
I make 21, 25.
Time
When
and
I
a
get
half,
time and a
probably.
half, I get $32, and then when I get double time, it's $42.
He said he drives 2 hours for work.
For that, it's worth it.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I drive an hour and 20 minutes.
That's been our biggest thing is every job I've got's far, and we share a vehicle, and she drives herself, and I rely on other people to get to and from work. But this job I'm trying to get is like not even a half a mile from my house. It's called Ohio Star Forge. I went in there and applied and talked to them. They had me come back for an interview, and they said that they'll call me either way because they're looking into hiring people. But they were just
It's
the
whatever
holidays
makes you
slowed it
happy,
down.
man. Whatever's easiest for you and your family.
Well, that would be cool. And then there's Phantom Fireworks right over here. I tried to get in there, but the lady just 2 days ago, the lady at the temp said they would try possibly, but they don't like anything to do with any version or form of theft because it's a retail. Have you heard that before? So it's because I had a robbery and shit. It kind of ties into that, you know.
Yo,
But it's been past 7 years, so that's
So
why
they
you
can't
kind
look
of
at you
never
like
know.
that, bro.
Huh?
They can't. Here in Georgia, they can't do that. They
I'm
can't
gonna
say,
try.
"Oh, we
I'm
can't
gonna
do
go
that
do it
because
again and hope
you have a
somebody else
robbery." You
will
know what
try.
I'm saying? Like,
It was Berman's.
Like, you can't do
It's
that.
kind of discrimination.
yeah, exactly. That's
People
discrimination.
change, man.
yeah, bro.
That's another thing, dude. People, they hold, like cops and stuff. You can talk to them, but like, I look at cops different now. I'm not hateful or spiteful or anything, but no matter what, they're gonna look at you as a felon. They're gonna look at you as something.
Yeah. I feel like
Every
that's how
single
it was
time.
during my interview. You know, it was a guy and a girl the whole time. I'm just sitting there like nervous, feeling like it don't place. I wasn't, you know, wasn't like. It's just hard to explain. Like, but
Like, it used to be
confidence.
the tattoos and stuff like on the hands or on the face, but now it's not even that anymore.
It's more common, definitely more common. But
Yeah.
I think people. I told him at the end because I said it. He said, "You seem nervous, man. Everything's all right." You know, he literally told me that, and I had already told her prior to that I was nervous. So I don't know if she said that, but by the end of it, he said, "You know, you got the confidence." He's like, "You just could tell you're nervous." He said, "Just don't think about it, whatever, whatever." But he made me feel better. It was just that everyone seemed more successful, if that makes sense. Like, you know, they've been locked into this spot for a long time. We don't look the same, but people are people. I think people just got to get to know you before they like judge, and that's pretty common to do the opposite. So.
See, with me, I got 15 felony convictions, and when I was in the federal halfway house, I actually landed me a good job, and I've been there going on 5 months now, and I've increased my pay $5 difference already and everything. So at first when I came out, I'm like, man, this is gonna be hard as shit. But then I started listening, and my dude in the halfway house actually told me to go try where he was working at. And when they ran my background, they're like, oh, yeah, no, we found more qualified people. But I stayed persistent on it. I kept calling them every day, like, yo, you got anything available, anything available? And they seen how dedicated I was trying to get in there, so they gave me a chance. And, that was one of the best things that ever happened to me, because this is like literally the first legitimate job I've ever held. I would either be in the streets doing whatever I was doing that landed me in the feds. And, the reality of it is if you set your mind to something and you give it your all, you can do just about anything. And that's what a lot of people have, is that negative belief, like, man, this is never going to work for me, or it's never going to happen. So they only half-ass it. When you half-ass something, you get half-ass
You can
results.
manifest bad things too. If you believe that shit, it's really gonna come to pass.
Yep.
That's why, the key is to really just try to, even if you're forcing yourself to believe it, you will eventually start believing it and receiving it by, like, speaking that and just living that.
They say if you can believe it, you can achieve it.
Same thing, exactly. Yeah, you're right. You can. Anything is literally possible. See, I don't think people realize that, and I don't want to go all weird and wonky with it, but even just the idea of every choice we make could take you in a different, path of your life. Anything's possible. You just gotta get on that timeline, pretty much, so to speak. Like, choices that are a chain reaction of other shit. People don't think that far ahead. I do that. I try to line up things. I'll do something hoping that it'll, like, kick me into this other reason or whatever. It's probably easy.
Motivation really helps a lot for people. The motivation, instead of telling them, like,
motivation.
Yeah, motivation, like motivating. Like, say somebody is going to be going through shit and they're trying to do it, just motivate them and they will. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit helps.
Sometimes turmoil, man. Like, I got fired last April while I was working at a scrapyard as a heavy equipment operator, and I was super down about it. And next thing I know, I find a different job making $14 more an hour through the union, the heavy equipment operators union. And it was like the most blessing thing ever, me getting fired. You know what I mean?
I got cousins that got out and went straight to the union.
You just got to look at the glass half full.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not all the time, bro.
I work for a union.
Really? I didn't know that. Hey, I thought about getting where he's at, but what was that, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes? Remember we were talking about if I tried, how far do you think that is from Warren?
Shit, it takes me
20 minutes, 15 minutes?
about 20 minutes to get here.
From Warren, yeah.
And I live right down the road.
I need a vehicle, but in the meantime, there's places around here I'm going to get work. I was just working for temp services before. When I first came home for pennies, $14 an hour, but it's alright because they didn't care. And then they would put me, I went a couple different places, 2 places. But Craft Made was probably my best job I had, and it was 25 minutes away. I was driving there with no license. Just doing what I got to do,
Yep.
That's been kind of the hardest shit for us.
There's almost a union for every single trade. There's iron workers, carpenters union, painters union, heavy equipment operators union. Ohio's got it.
Yeah, Ohio got all that.
know
We're
that.
known for that. I was just watching something about that. Ohio
You got to have transportation, though. That's the big deal. And sometimes that's hard to do. You know what I mean? Keep
transportation. Yeah, transportation's pretty much the number one thing, because then you can't be there if you ain't got, you know what I mean? Obviously, once you got the transportation figured out, it's all up to you to just be where you're supposed to be on time. But when you don't have a vehicle, if it's close to home, then I'm thinking that'd be like the only solution. Easy today. You're not relying on nobody but yourself. And if you can't drive down there, you could leave 30 minutes early and walk there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It's crazy. Yeah, like the union thing, that's cool. I never thought about that, but yeah, that would be amazing.
And the steel workers, the steel workers, they're all like us, man. Like, they make jokes about going to jail and failing drug tests and all kind of, like.
Yeah, they're like construction workers, kind of, where they're just a certain type of way at work, huh?
Yeah, they tie like steel buildings together. That they got to strap up, and sometimes they walk up on like 100 foot up in the air. And I mean, you gotta have a little bit. Some of them stay on the ground, you know what I mean. But like a lot of them, you gotta have some balls and do some sketchy stuff. But I mean, that's what we've been doing our whole lives, right?
Yeah. And now it's just for a better reason. When do you think the steel movement thing started? I was just about to say that. Ohio's known we used to even be called Steel Valley over here where we're at. Youngstown, Mahoning County, or Trumbull and Mahoning County are steel factories. They're everywhere. It was like a boom, a big boom. Shit, my grandpa's both worked at the steel. One of them was going to retire from Copperwell, or he might have.
Scrap yards, steel mills, all that. Yeah, dude, Ohio's big. And it seems like every time Trump's in office, all that stuff blows up. There's money there.
In Youngstown?
I don't know what it is.
You said Youngstown? Yeah, we got a couple here, too. They're just not real big ones now. I wouldn't even say through the union, but, like, in our area, Trumbull County, we got some, like, BRT extrusions in Warren, Extrudex in Lordstown.
You keep saying Warren. Where is...
Warren City is
Trumbull
Trumbull County, not Warren County.
Cleveland, but I live in Mansfield.
So you're in the central Ohio.
You guys are more down south?
North. We're northern Ohio. We're up in the corner before you get to PA. We're all the way up in the top right corner. If you're looking at
gosh! So you're
right
under
Ashtabula.
You're like an hour from Cleveland.
Yeah,
like
about an hour from Cleveland.
About 55 minutes to the west side.
Yep.
Oh, that ain't bad, man.
We can get to Pittsburgh. We can go to Cleveland that way and be there about 55 minutes.
You guys can hit all the stuff I'm talking about then, man.
Yeah, Akron's about 45 minutes. Youngstown's 20 minutes. Sharon, PA is literally 10 minutes.
Yeah, Youngstown's at some places you can get there closer, like 15 minutes if you
over
take
by
the country.
Jiffy Lane and all that.
There's
it takes like 10 minutes, but
it's like a secret.
I'm
way
over on the deep south side, over towards Boardman. So with
There's
that,
a steel mill. There's a steel mill in Massillon that pays a lot of money, and it's through the union.
Massillon, yeah.
We know about Massillon. Yeah, that's like 20 minutes, maybe 15.
Yeah, that steel mill out there pays real well.
No, Massillon's
out past Girard.
No, I think Massillon's out there by Akron and Canton and all that, right?
I thought
Yeah.
Summit County?
Yeah, it's closer to Akron.
Summit County, right? That's where
out
the
by
fucking psych
Canfield's
hospital's at, bro.
Majory.
Massillon,
You're thinking of Majory.
What's it called? Heartland?
Heartland, yeah.
That's
out there by
psychiatric hospital. Yep. They tried to put me there for a while.
Yeah, they got me in there one time.
Yeah, they was like, you can stay and do this from Trumbull Hospital to there, and then there's also Riverbend. Them three are the main ones, but
Dayton,
if you beat a case, you just sit there and it could come right back on you.
Dayton's probably, Cincinnati's 5.5 hours, so Dayton's probably 4.5.
At least 3 to 4.
Yeah, that's. I usually don't go down that way. I got family down there, but that's far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dayton's definitely a drive.
People say.
How long you guys been sober, man?
Go ahead, bro.
So I got 3 years of sobriety.
That's awesome, man.
And I've been on the MAT program since the day I got out and before I got out, but I quit drinking April 5th, 2025. But since then, I've been smoking trees, taking strips, and I'm prescribed psych meds. So, like, I haven't done my DOCs since the day I stopped drinking. And since I've been home, I haven't did none of my actual DOCs, not even one time. But drinking became my struggle to where I just covered it up with that. I was even getting in trouble at my sub doctor. So, like, I'm clean from those substances, but I've also cheated the whole time with using other things, like replacing it. So it don't really feel good. I want to be able to just say, like he said, like, I'm just, since this day I haven't did shit, you know?
Yeah, I went through a real bad with my youngest kid's mom. It was like, it was real bad, dude. It was Jerry Springer.
Was she like, partying? She was having a hard time stopping?
It really wasn't me. I was a functioning alcoholic. Like, I could drink every day. But the drama with that relationship.
Yeah.
that last fight we got into, I was done. When we split up, I was done drinking just because all it does is bring drama. And it took me 30-some years to figure that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get that. She, like, even smoking relaxes me, but it's a mind-altering thing. You know what I mean? And I know, even though they legalized it in Ohio, like, for example, he's not allowed because he's on, you know, his little papers and shit. If they could still do that, then there's a reason. You know what I mean? Even though it's legal, I stand by it as like a flower that helps humanity, but not everybody looks at it. It's loopholes. Even the NA rooms, they might not. Rehabs don't. POs don't. Jobs sometimes don't. So it's like a gray area, like a real fine line. They let you go buy beer, but then when it comes to that, they try to, you know what I mean? Make a big deal. You don't smoke or nothing? You're saying you don't do nothing, huh?
I don't do nothing, man. With me being in the heavy equipment operators union, man, and the first time I ever got a really good job, they piss test you all the time, man. When you're operating that shit, dude, they piss test you all the time.
And so, that does feel good.
You know, and back 5 years ago or whatever, when I was working on Mid-Ohio Pipeline, they drug tested, and I would always keep piss on me. You know how many times I messed that up, dude? Everybody makes it out to be so easy. So I just got tired of it, man. You know what I mean?
Wait, you're talking about trying to make it happen where they don't know?
Yeah, like carrying piss on you at work and then warming it up on the...
I'm not going to say exactly who because they wouldn't want me to, but somebody been close to me for a while. I've been watching them do that for 15, 20 years.
I've been watching all my family, everybody.
Strap it to them
around me. You know what I mean? It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Friend of mine was the originator by his probation officer.
AC.
What? It was his last DRC meeting, and he failed.
Damn, he had the actual thing. You know what that is.
He had to restart, and he had to go back to RSAP and everything.
The lady
I don't know how I do it. I always mess the temperature out every time. The one doctor, he said, this is way too hot. I said, man, I must have COVID. I don't I must be sick. But no, I mess it up every time.
Yeah, see, when you used to my ironworks, see, I used to work for Janus International. You know what that is?
No, I don't, sir.
Actually, it's a door company, or you know, the roll-down door company.
Yeah.
It was a door company, and actually it was DBCI first. It was a door company, and they started doing the metal buildings. And he sold the business, and in the contract he said, for 10 years I will not make or think about making another building or design for 10 years straight in the contract when he sold it. So after them 10 years, he came out with Janus, which is the same thing. It's just a thinner gauge and less pieces.
That's crazy, man. Pay good money?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. I enjoy it. I can do that in my sleep, man. Like, it's so easy, bro.
I've been following both of you guys on here, man. I just think it's cool what you guys are doing. It's weird that we all have Lebanon in common.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, and we'll make sure we follow you back and all that, too.
I appreciate you, man. I'm probably going to hop off here there, guys, man.
All right, bro. Thanks for swinging in and chilling with us for a little bit and sharing your story, man.
Oh, I got more to share with you guys sometime when we got time, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know all the rules and, like, if I can put names or... I just got to think about stuff before I say stuff.
You're good. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
So
I like that anyway.
I still slip up and say things. I just got out of TikTok jail not too long ago over saying something, and you know, at the end of the day, we're all human and we slip up. So
I didn't even know there was TikTok jail.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I don't even know how to get out of here.
Here, I'll do it. But nice to meet you, man. I already did it on the other one. I have to do it on this one to follow you back. I think I already did. Let me make sure. Yeah, man. Oh, he figured it out. Okay. Where's everybody that was in here? Trying to come in. Mr. Sean. Well, who else was it, Jake? Yeah, I did it. They caught it, look.
Yep.
John was on. Y'all know where he went to.
But this is the one that ain't as bad. Consuming whatever. It's the other one that's not good for the FYP. You said John? Little Rose, thank you for that earlier. Phone back, right? So, you got any ideas, JB, where we should take the direction of this? Should we switch it to the other topic? Like, to get people to stay interested with the other thing? Because we were talking about recovery for the first half and then prison reform.
Yeah, we can.
What would you think?
It's up to you. We keep going up and down, but
This
people
other phone died.
keep saying.
Yeah. Shit, we were at like 20 almost at one time, 18. Hey, I'm going to end this and go back to Facebook, y'all. Stay safe, stay free, stay blessed. Sorry, y'all. I'll be back, y'all. He was wrong. I got 3 phones out. Alright, y'all. So that's something else